doing is it's the rate limit.
Oh, don't let him get away with this rate limiter bullshit. There are ways around that. This is like a
okay. First off, this guy's code base that he has for his website is like
I'm rate limited.
2012, 2013. His like knowledge of programming is like back when PHP was new hot.
I don't know how to. Their API docs aren't good enough. I don't know how to.
Yeah, well, if you want, first off,
Dan will give you a job, Steve.
Okay, and that doesn't use the API like that because they don't allow to do that shit. Okay, the whole point. No, I'm not gonna explain myself to a bunch of fucking morons. Okay?
Dan doesn't even know what he's talking about. You pay Google.
Yeah, well, we can just go with that if you want.
Over half of Dan's work meetings are with fucking like Facebook and Discord engineers, where he's asking them like, "Can you guys please update your shit to make our jobs easier?" Oh my god, we just don't know how to get around this. That's what
Discord is fucking with shit a lot lately. You used to be able to delete one message every second, and now they pushed it down to 0.4. Yeah, they don't like the deletions.
Pushed it down to 0.4. Wait, what?
One message every 0.4 second. Or sorry, 0.4 messages per second. Is that funny? Is that funny?
Yeah, because you spoke backwards.
You spoke backwards, yeah. You kind of fucked.
Steve, any plans to have any fucking Nazis you want to play League with? I know that's really beneficial here. Yeah, they're just a little different people, right? Maybe Hitler can come back from the past and you guys can hang out together? What do you think?
I could only be so lucky, Dan.
I mean, he didn't actually kill anyone himself, right? He was just like, you know, and it was kind of like skeptical. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Those are good voice clips. Thank you, Dan. Anybody got that for a dono sound? Hitler didn't kill anybody, right?
No.
Oh, that's a good dono sound.
It is a good dono sound, right?
I swear to fucking Christ. I will. Goodbye, Space Ghost. Memerscope 69.
Hi, have you guys heard the shit about people taking the sheep deworming medicine to prevent COVID-induced immunity? Yeah. Do you think people actually believe that, or are they just like trying to grasp at any possible straw?
People are just desperate to have like the most like anti-establishment fucking cure for their disease, but they won't do like anything that like people know works. It's absolutely unbelievable. I don't know. Fuck them.
One comment about the playing League with Nazis thing. It seems to work, for your viewer numbers at least. They go down when you play League, so this might be a way to get people to stop watching Nazis.
True. There you go.
Yeah. Dan, I have one question for you real quick.
Okay.
I've heard that, like, you're really short.
He is, 5'3".
He's like 5'5".
Is this why you...
No, he's like 5'5". He's like 5'5".
Okay, so first of all, there's photos of all of us standing together, and I'm the one person in this call that doesn't have some sort of...
Did you hear him slip up? He slipped up like twice.
Alright. Maybe you're just regular short, not like really short, but is this why you carry a giant-ass revolver everywhere you go? Is that like some kind of compensation?
Okay.
Like you just need to feel like an alpha male because you're short?
This guy got you,
I won't
Dan.
do it. I won't unban them.
He is getting it right now, Dan. Dan, you're gonna let that guy just get you like that?
Dan, that guy got you. Memescoper 69 got you.
He left. It's not true. Okay, I'm taller than both of you. You guys I could stack the two of you on top of each other and I'd be taller than you. Okay, that's how short you guys are.
Okay.
And my revolver's not that big. It's a J-frame.
Yeah, your dick isn't that big.
I said my revolver, not my dick. Thank you. My dick is huge. It's massive. It's like an Arizona iced tea can.
I like that I'm so tall in real life, I become like the bar that people measure themselves against for honor. Like, I'm taller than Destiny.
You're not tall.
Do you hear? I'm taller than Destiny.
You're not tall.
Okay.
Why are you mad, Dan?
Just fucking, like, I don't even know how to say it. Just fake news. And you know how Trump feels.
Oh, so all the stuff against Trump is fake news.
Okay.
Just redact it, man.
Alright, Top Dolphin.
Hey, what's going on?
Well, not much, just being slandered. What about you?
Not much. I've been up since 7 p.m. yesterday, so day's going great.
Okay, good to know. Well, what can I do for you, or anyone in this call?
Yeah, I was wondering if I get a little bit of advice from Destiny on debating stuff.
You think he's good at debating people? This guy.
I think he's okay, you know.
Okay, just to be clear, who we're really talking about here? The failed League streamer who's been surpassed by every orbiter who comes on his stream. But anyway, go ahead. Yeah, what advice do you want from him?
Yeah, so I do like little panels sometimes, and I feel like every conversation that I have turns into a meta conversation about how we can't trust the institutions. And I was wondering if there's like any way to get around that, or is everyone just fucking stupid?
Yeah, easiest question in the world. When someone says we can't trust the institutions, ask them who you trust and why. And then people get triggered so quickly when you do that.
All right, that's cool. That's it. Also, fuck you. You made me start playing League, and now I hate my life.
I'm so sorry, dude. Honest to God, my bad.
All right, see you later.
Bye.
Unlucky, bro.
Loser. What a fucking moron. Plays League.
No Thice.
Yeah, I just have to ask Mr. Mooten, how was Hollow Knight?
I'm gonna beat it.
All right, are you gonna do the true ending, or are you just gonna like?
Whatever the true ending is, yeah.
Okay, all right, that's nice.
We're just on a League grind again.
I won't be able to tune into your streams anymore.
I said no more League conversations. Fucking Jesus Christ! Pay attention, people. No more League. I don't even. Okay, who's next? Okay, Jay Green Giant.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, wow. Two things. First of all, I just want to say, Mr. Wooten lied to me. I actually had to poke over $10 to get
one woman will push herself to the limit by going down the street and back in record time. But she's got this, because when Shannon laces up in the Levitate 5, her alter ego comes out. And when she becomes the record wrecker, she'll show the world what happens when one runner goes down the sidewalk and ups the ante. Discover your alter ego today.
I'm on the come up, bet I live up to my name. Tick-tock, timeless, fall in, silence. You roll, mileage, take off, pilot. Ready for blast off, get ready for blast off, pilot. Go, take off, pilot. Already told you I'm a one-on-one. I'm about to bust the whole summer up. Plotting, you think that I'm dumb or something? I might lose it all just to run it up. All my best friends dead. Don't take that to the head. Would've thought I worked for Wall Street. Lately I've been seeing red. Tick-tock, timeless, fall in, silence. You roll, mileage, take off, pilot. Ready for blast off, get ready for blast off, pilot. Go, take off, pilot. Get out the box, well, don't get out your word. What you heard? You lit on the first, but you're dead by the third. Getting burned. All for the dollar, might run out of gas now. You're gone. Way back in school, you were known as the class clown. You're wrong. Why you trying to pull it back now? Why you trying to move fast now? You ain't even all that now. I can hear it in your raps now. Posted proper politicking. Getting back to bigger business. I got cheese, let it spinach. I've been running up the digits. Still live simply. 990s on my feet. Who's that? What's that? Who's he? Neighborhood on the scene. Neighborhood on the scene. Yo. Tick-tock, timeless, fall in, silence. Take off, pilot. Ready for blast off. Get ready for blast off, pilot. Go, take off, pilot. Drip different, this the 7 C's. I deal with life different, make that lemon squeeze. We're known for my style and identity. Better bounce back and get the cheddar cheese. I guess that's why they envy me. On track, now we going way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, and you know we pray up. Way up, pray up. On track, now we going way up. Now we going way up. Now we going. Now we going way up. Now we going way up. Now we going. I got his band like I'm Barry Bonds. Running through the money, but the money's long. I don't love it, but I need it, keep it coming on. Only friendly, me and friends, we don't get along. I put that on my name, that I put them on. I put myself on stage and say sing along. I might book a session, do 100 songs. I'ma let you hear them just to prove you wrong. On track, now we going way up. W's as easy as a layup. Working late, stay up. Counting all the way up. Counting blessings, yeah, you know we pray up. Way up, pray up. On track, now we going way up. Now we going way up. Now we going. On track, now we going way up. Now we going way up. Now we going. No, I'm sturdy like a Millie Rocket. Skin clear, still look young. Andy Miller knockers, money in my pocket. Don't call me a money pocket, engine get to rocket. It sound like a thunder rocket, yeah. I still love my baby even when it's toxic. Crazy like she Britney, but no, she don't shade the knock. No, Russell Wilson way I get low and stay in the pocket. I get paid and do my dance like a touchdown. Yeah, I can't do no time, don't leave that gun around. In my teens, we were acting up and running around. Now we're grown, still get to it if it's necessary. On the ground from January to January, never met nobody who retired when they were young. So I guess I gotta get it to the cemetery. Getting paid just for rapping is fun. I lit up around the month of February. Total side, no electric. It's getting hectic. 777. so paranoid and the windows tinted. I took your phone numbers when I'm talking 7 digits. Earn it by the day, every second minute. Used to pay attention. Everybody say they drip, but I banded it. All the looks, but I stay switching. Pick up the loot and hit the bank. Can never change. Still roll the change. Captain say the pay, this ain't today. They made me wait. I'm breaking chains. Yeah. Call me feeling bubbly up the rose. Took a minute, but I got it out the soul way. Friends turn to foes, haters tell them go away. Rappers making shiggy dance like a soul train. Told them side, no electric. It's getting hectic. 777.
We do is RB back at it again with another T1 Power Meet. Let's go!
This is not your everyday competition. Pressure and he got that!
And you know what it is, ladies and gentlemen, back by popular demand is the Twitch Rivals Tyler 1 Power Meet 2 Electric Boogaloo. That's right, if you missed our first Power Meet, what a show that was, but I'm telling you, we got an even better one coming up for you today. I'm Mitch Leslie, going to be your host here, this time joined by a very special guest. We have Olympic weightlifter, medalist, Cheryl Hayworth here with me. Cheryl, so great to have you as one of our expert judges and commentators today.
Oh, I'm super excited to be here. Olympic weightlifting takes tons of technique, mobility. This stuff here is about raw power, raw strength. I can't bench press my way out of a wet paper bag. I'm looking forward to seeing what these folks have today.
Now, obviously, yeah, slightly different disciplines, Olympic weightlifting and powerlifting, but there are definitely some similarities, right?
Oh, absolutely.
A lot of technique involved on the weightlifting side of things here as well, but we're going to be going over a lot of the most famous sort of powerlifting disciplines here. Is there anything that you're sort of looking forward to seeing today as you cast a very experienced eye over our competitors?
Oh, for sure. And the audience is going to notice things as well. We're looking for a solid core, for example. You can't do any of these lifts without being nice and tight in the core, and obviously technique is a big key here, for sure.
And let's go over and meet our captains, of course, for today, because you cannot have a competition without teams, without captains.
That's right.
Two people. Right here. You're looking like a captain.
Look at you.
All right. Now, of course, neither of you need really any introduction, but I'm going to do it anyway. Of course, Tyler 1 here with Michaela. Last time, you guys were on the same team in our first ever Power Meet. This time, you are captains of opposing teams. T1, how are you feeling today, mate?
It's not going to be too close, but honestly, real quick, let me get some stats. Right. Some people forget, I'm 6'5", 255 pounds. I'm an athletic freak nature. I was born that way. That's just how I am. Anyway, about the teams. I outdrafted her, hustled her in the draft. She doesn't know what's happening. I'm not lying. She got hustled. It won't even be close.
I beat you in every pick. We're going to win, dominate. We have all the better
stats. Name 2 picks that are stronger than me.
First of all, look at you. Everyone else is stronger than you.
Well, there you go. So you're stronger than me? We can decide that. We can decide that.
We can do it right now.
You guys obviously have selected your teams, right? So, you have drafted 7 teammates to join you here as we sort of go head-to-head. Start with you, Kayla. Is there anyone on your team that you're expecting to really bring the heat today?
Ben Rice, obviously, the powerhouse of our team. He'll definitely bring some competition for sure. Miniature Jesus isn't too miniature. I'm excited to see him bring something different.
Yeah, he's like 6'6",
I know.
and lifts like it. That's for sure. See what? You're up against Ben Rice this time, man, so I'm just saying. How you feeling?
Ain't nobody scared a little bit. I'm gonna tell you that right now. He's not strong. A little bit of Mickey Mouse cupcake weight he's been throwing around. Plus, rumor spreading. His hamstrings hurt. Just saying.
Okay, all right. Already stereotyped, Tyler. Of course, let's go over our format for today, because you can't have a competition without some form of rules, even if they might be broken by one of our captains in particular. 16 players across 2 separate teams. Of course, your captains are here with me, and they will have 7 teammates that will be lifting alongside remotely. We will be covering probably the 3 main disciplines here of powerlifting. That is the back squat, the bench press, and the deadlift, the 3 kings of compound exercises in their own classes. And each competitor will have 3 attempts per lift, and their max weight is what's going to be scored. That score for the round, of course, will work under that structure. And here's our prizing, $20,000 up for grabs. The champions take $11,200. And of course, thanks to Doritos for Days, every member of the winning team will be getting a year's supply of Doritos. Now, for someone like Ben Rice, I'm not exactly sure how that is. It's not my job to figure out the specifics there, that's for sure. But again, I want to circle back a little bit because we have some returning members from our first Power Meet, right? People that really caught your eye. Tyler, we've also got some newcomers here to the scene. Who have you got your eye on today?
Well, on my team specifically, we got Kira the Hermit, USAPL professional lifter, right? Then we got Arrow, who's a strong female competitor coming out there. We got Destroyed, huge.
Absolutely. I dropped by Destroyed stream the other day. Now, Michaela, your team as well, again, mixed with newcomers and, of course, veterans from the previous lift. So, which newcomer you maybe got your eye on? You did talk about Miniature Action Jesus. So
I did. He looks big.
Expectations are high.
Yeah, he looks like a powerhouse, honestly. He's not mini at all, and Hime looks huge for a woman. Insane. Honestly, could probably outlift some of the people here.
Absolutely.
Even at home.
Ferocious,
excited.
Ferocious squat on Terrible Hime as well, so we're expecting great things. Now, our last Power Meet, it featured standout performances from a couple of people, but primarily from Edipal, who managed to set and break 3 personal bests, including this monstrous 510-pound squat. And of course, the monster known as Ben Rice showed us he's from another world. He steps up and he deadlifts 705 pounds without a belt. Of course, he made it very clear to our competitors and viewers just how important safety is when dealing with the lift. Of course, we had many great opportunities to speak with Ben over the course of that competition. We're going to be doing it once more again. We're going to be joined here by Edipal and Ben Rice. Now, we'll get to you in just a second, Ben. Edipal, great to have you with us.
You're looking good, Edith.
Look at him.
You're looking sick, man. We got this. Looking huge.
Hey, Edipal, obviously...
I should be looking a little lean. I'm actually coming in 25 pounds lighter than last time.
Whoa,
so
wow, that's great for us.
You're making an excuse.
Thank you.
We've been starting for like 10 minutes. You're excuses. I drafted you, brother.
To be fair,
hey man, I just want to lay the groundwork. Let everyone know if I underperform a little bit, that could be one of the reasons.
Okay.
Now, can you tell us further, Edipal? So, from what we know, you've been on a bit of a cut here coming into this competition, right? You're looking fantastic. Tell us, how does that sort of affect a powerlifter coming into this kind of competition when you've been potentially on a calorie deficit for a little while in the lead up?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much right after the first Power Meet, I ended up starting a cut because I was towards the top of the weight that I like to perform at. And so I started the cut about 4 months in, 25 pounds down. And yeah, I mean, it really affects your weights big time, the amount of weight that you can move. A common thing people say is weight moves weight, or mass moves mass. So yeah, it definitely affected me. But once I got the invite, I started putting on some more weight, trying to
Just saying. I think you've got Tyler a little worried here. He might need some, guarantees or reassurance from you here.
You nervous?
He's nervous 10 minutes in. Look at sweat on his brow.
I'm chilling. I'll make up for it.
You're sweating so hard.
This is easy clap. This is an easy win. It's already done. We woke up in the morning winning already. Okay. So
I mean, you can't ask for much more than that, I don't think, Tyler.
His
now,
word.
Of course, joining us also from the hallowed sub wall, of course, and a floor that has shaken on many occasions. It's Ben Rice. So great to have you back, Ben. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. I'm really glad to be back. Thank you guys so much for having me again.
I mean, it's an absolute pleasure, Ben. I think you blew all of our minds last time around with just some of the numbers you pulled, and of course the beltless deadlift, which is a bit of a highlight for us. Now, tell us, what's your preparation been like coming into this event? Because last time we spoke to you, you sort of mentioned that, a lot of the lifters come in, especially someone like you who competes, have your program sort of set in stone, and, you have to sort of work around or try and get ready for, a meet like this. So has there been any particular prep going on for you?
We actually had a little bit less time to get ready this time across the board. And I do want to, Anthony, don't be worried about the weight loss, because I'm pretty sure everyone on the roster found out about this on a cut. I'm down 12 pounds, but don't worry, I'm going to lift more than I did last time, so I believe in your capacity.
Ignore him, Eden.
Yeah, I like that. That's making me excited.
All right. I mean, them's fighting words. I mean,
Ben is a world-class lifter.
That deadlift was like butter. I never lifted anything that easy in my whole life.
It's insane.
So, how much do you, when you come into a competition, how important is that nutrition in the lead up, or,
This fall, one woman will push herself to the limit by going down the street and back in record time. But she's got this, because when Shannon laces up in the Levitate 5, her alter ego comes out. And when she becomes the record wrecker, she'll show the world what happens when one runner goes down the sidewalk and ups the ante. Discover your alter ego today.
I definitely will, and I look forward to seeing what you can do on the deadlift bar, since I know that was a thing for you last time.
Yeah, we're putting away this 50. We're gonna try and do something special today.
Oh,
sweet.
All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Can't wait to see you guys get stuck in, of course, in the back squat in just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Prepare yourselves now. The pleasantries have been exchanged, and when we return on the other side of the break, we're jumping into our first event. Our first discipline is going to be the back squat, so stick around. Of course, our second ever Twitch Rivals Title 1 Power Meet is about to kick off.
Okay, sorry is a sorry does. She just wanna cut up in the car, told her start it up. I don't wanna see it from your eyes unless it's Cartier. Ran into my old chick, she said you ain't playing fair. Playing fair, playing fair. Nah, I ain't playing fair. Playing fair, playing fair. Nah, I ain't playing fair. Asked her why she staying there, she said she don't know. I had to ask some more, but I really had to go and get my bop on. Yeah, I get my bop on. If she needs some good, tell her she got hop on. She know I'm the top dog, I know she a hot one. Balenci's on the feet, and you know I got the socks on. Yeah, I get my bop on. Yeah, I get my bop on. If she needs some good, tell her she got hop on. She know I'm the top dog, I know she a hot one. Balenci's on the feet, and you know I got the socks on. She said with my hot sauce, she ain't with no knockoff. See them, we gon' pop off. Uber getting dropped off, kicking in the door, we ain't knock on it. Ice on your beat, and you know it got the bop to it. Running up the streams like the stock market. They ain't with no beat, tell them stop talking. Rock a goatee like I'm Hulk Hogan. Put on R&B, then I hit her with the slow stroking. Ooh. Then I told her she could hop on it, bop on. Yeah, I get my bop on. If she needs some good, tell her she could hop on. She know I'm the top dog, I know she a hot one. Balenci's on the feet, and you know I got the socks on. Yeah, I get my bop on. Yeah, I get my bop on. If she needs some good, tell her she could hop on. She know I'm the top dog, I know she a hot one. Balenci's on the feet, and you know I got the socks on. Yeah. Double B's on me, yeah. Double C's on the dough. Double D's dunking no. Going nuts for the flow. Tank on E, F it, bro. I'm a G, let him know. Who is he? ISO. Who is he? ISO. Pop on. Yeah, I get my bop on. If she wanna give me neck, gotta keep the top on. But she got the top off while I got topped off. She was taking too long. Now I'm finna nod off. So I get my bop on. Yeah, I get my bop on. If she needs some good, tell her she got hop on. She know I'm the top dog, I know she a hot one. Balenci's on the feet, and you know I got the socks on. Yeah, I get my pop on. Yeah, I get my bop on. If she needs some good, tell her she got hop on. She know I'm the top dog, I know she a hot one. Balenci's on the feet, and you know I got the socks on. Yeah. I've really been addicted to you. All of my attention I've been giving to you. Caught up in my feelings, I got feelings for you. Caught up in my feelings, I got feelings for you. On my mind, I can't lie. On my mind, I can't lie.
Hold up.
Let me know when you ready to get. Y'all is holler, cause we wildin' out. If you with it, ready, steady, go. Fight the good fight because this is war. This is war, this is war, this is war, this is war.
Born for greatness, man. Hold up.
I'm the best at everything I touch in real life or online, and nobody's even close. Let's go. Honestly, that's probably why my delts are so massive, because I'm just perma-flexing while I'm playing League. That's the moment they realize I'm just so much better than them, period. Boom! 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 Yo, what up? We out here at my high school gym. Haven't been here in 8 years, and I moved here in 5th grade. I was pretty new, and I was really small.
Tyler, I met fairly young. I was actually his junior high basketball coach. Just a tiny, short, he had poofy hair and this laugh that everybody knew, coming down the hall.
So all throughout junior high, I was really picked on. I made it my goal. I would tell myself that in high school this was gonna change.
You could tell just the way he presented himself in the weight room that he was serious about it.
The first time I was in the weight room, I was so weak. The bars are 45 pounds, but I couldn't even lift that. So my coach at the time gave me a 35-pound bar. You kind of feel embarrassed. I'm sitting there lifting a 35-pound baby bar. For my 4 years of high school, I did not miss a single day of weightlifting at all, not one day.
I always heard him talking about just going home playing video games. It was home, football, it was weight training. He really, really dedicated himself.
My first year of lifting, I started out with a 35-pound bar into breaking an all-time school record for that weight class.
He still has the records all the way from power clean to bench press to squat and 40-yard dash there also.
I worked my ass off. I think that's why I am the way I am now. I'm not quitting, I said. Never. On anything, I don't care. When the power meet first started, I was all trying to win. Then it started going, I think Martini PR right away. Eat It Pal PR. Clean. And with all eyes on them, they're doing the best at a lift that they've ever done. Hey, we freaks out here. It makes me want to do the best I've ever done.
That is pretty darn stellar work there.
The expectations for the next one are really high because people saw the last one, they loved it, they loved the competitive nature, they loved how everybody was cheering for each other. So people are gonna probably expect that for the next one too. Now honestly, that would be amazing.
Hey, let's do it again.
Welcome back, everybody, to our Tyler 1 Power Meet. Now, quickly before we jump into the first round, it's time for Guessing with Duncan, where you have the chance to win this new Twitch Rivals Duncan branded tumbler and Duncan gift cards by predicting the outcomes in today's first event. You can check out the polling widgets in our Twitch Rivals extension, make your predictions, and watch your name shoot up the leaderboard. And be sure to keep your eyes on the extension for new predictions throughout the 3 rounds of back squats. No purchase necessary. Enter !Duncan for the rules. Now let's get to the meat and potatoes of it, ladies and gentlemen. This back squat is where we're starting this one off. Quite the exercise, and of course, we'll have per attempt, so our lifters won't have to jump into it straight away. You're going to take the bar off the rack, move back, and begin the squat. The bar needs to be on your shoulders, of course. Lifters need to bend the knees and lower the body until the hips are below the knees. Finally, up you come, straight back up, and no bouncing, all right? We don't need to see that. I've seen enough kangaroos in my time. Definitely didn't put weights on their back. Now, of course, we have Cheryl Hayworth here on the show with us, so what better opportunity to benefit from her expertise than to see a demo. Cheryl, you've got the bar over here. You're about to show us a back squat.
Nice and empty bar, too. I'm going to say a couple things that I'm looking for, though, from all these competitors today. Some very important stuff. We need good form. I want to see these competitors approach the bar the same way. They need to put their feet in the same spot every time, grab the bar the same. The setup needs to be consistent, right? With this, remember what I said about that solid torso? I'm not letting this move. I'm going to get my grip, whatever the grip is, and that could be a variety of grips. I'm going to use here what's called a high bar technique. So I'm going to have this barbell a little higher on my back. A lot of these athletes are going to go low like this. I'm just really used to this, so I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to get my feet set. I like to hear people take an audible breath too, right? Lock in the core, hit that squat, stand up without that bounce at the bottom. And then carefully, just like they took it out of the rack. Simple as that.
Beautiful. Love to see it. In our rehearsal, Cheryl actually said, I'm not going to talk while I'm putting the bar on my back. I'm not going to talk during the squat. And you managed to pull it off there. Not too bad. Obviously, we're going to help Michaela get her bar racked up. But of course, as Cheryl mentioned, there's 2 types of squats that can be performed. Either the low bar or the high bar squat is allowed. Feet placement, we're not being too strict on here either. So if you got your rule book there and you're a powerlifting association, you could probably get rid of that one. Tyler, you have a pretty high starting weight. We'll catch up with you really quickly because you warmed up with a pretty heavy squat today.
We warmed up with 515 for a single. Okay. To put that into correlation, last power meet I failed 515.
Yeah.
So I think I finished with 45. I'm starting with 545.
So you're even to start with here.
I mean,
hey, how come?
This fall, one woman will push herself to the limit by going down the street. This fall, one man will take a step in the right direction. No, Greg, you're rather right. Eddie won't be stopped, because when Greg laces up in the Levitate 5, he becomes the game changer. A man who doesn't watch from the stands, but
going first for her particular team, and then we'll have a chance to check in with a couple of our featured competitors from those teams here. Now, you'll see we've got our camera set up here, and Cheryl, of course, as these lists are happening, we'll be delivering her remarks and performing her own judging as it happens. Let's have a look at our teams. Let's just refresh our memories here. Now, Tyler 1 mentioned that Kira the Hermit was definitely going to be dangerous. He is a professional powerlifter. But again, this team is absolutely stacked. Edipal Bajira, previously Tyler 1's nemesis or rival in the Twitch Rivals Power Meet, is going to be on his team this time around. Now, this, I'm sure many members of the pack are familiar with him as a personality, but in terms of fitness content on Twitch, he hasn't put a ton out there, so we should expect to be very impressed from what I'm told. And of course, you can see Kayla's team as well. I mean, people like Ben Rice on that same roster. There are a ton of lifters we're really excited to feature today. And now we'll notice that Kayla is chalking up here.
All right.
When do I start?
You can start whenever you're ready, Kayla.
Sure. Come on. Just like that warm-up.
Lining up the hands first.
Good?
Yep.
Come on, stay tight. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it.
Drop.
There it is.
Is that deep enough?
Nicely done.
Oh, no, that might not have been deep
That was
enough.
good.
That was really good.
Great re-rack there on that first attempt. How you feeling?
I don't know if I had depth.
Yes, I think you did. Yeah, you have Cheryl right behind you.
That looked good. That was good from my angle.
You didn't fall.
All right, Tyler.
All right.
It's a win.
What do we got on here, mate?
We got 545.
545 for attempt number one.
Let me chalk up real quick.
Okay.
No, I'm pretty. You went so far down. I was like, where's she going?
Okay.
Yeah, I think the depth was just fine there.
Make a little bit of mess. This shouldn't be a problem.
Give Tyler a moment here. Patented breathing technique.
Go, Tyler.
£30 higher than his.
Come on, tighten it up.
Let's go, baby.
545 in the bar. Down we go.
Drive through.
Nice.
There you
Nice
go.
job there.
Great.
You see the knees really having to work there.
Pushes those hips through, brings all that weight up. Good.
Oh,
That was
my.
nice rep.
How you feeling?
Well, I almost fainted, if I'm being honest with you.
Let's come over here because you've got one of your teammates about to do a squat.
Oh,
in
let's
just a
go.
second.
Yeah, you got this.
So we'll give Tyler a moment to catch his breath, and Michaela will join us over here in just a second. 545 though on that first attempt. I mean, that's a huge improvement, Tyler, over our last meet.
What did you say?
Okay.
His blood
enough
isn't in
said.
his skull yet.
Kira the Hermit. So great to have you with us, mate, for your first appearance here at the Tyler 1 Power Meet. You've been handpicked for Tyler.
Hey, brother. Hey, I got you.
Hey, what's going on?
I said.
Now, Kira, tell us what's your starting weight here on the squat, man. What are you attempting for your first attempt?
We're going 460 pounds for the first attempt.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
All right, baby. Kira, at your leisure, mate, you can head over there and you can attempt the lift.
Sounds good. Thank you.
One of my favorite setups. Note the Iron Slayer.
Yeah.
Crunchy Swole logo in the back.
Dude, the lighting and everything. Look at this.
Yeah. One of my favorite fitness and health streamers to watch. Also, he's on the floor. It's like a Sharingan from Naruto there. So a lot of real anime fans here.
I like that.
460.
It'll be up and down. I can already tell it's going to be light.
We'll give him a moment. He probably can't hear us, so.
Oh.
First attempt here from Kira the Hermit. Oh my, look at it bounce, Tyler. Look at it bounce!
See, cupcake way, I said. Easy.
Seriously, though, taking the bar aggressively out of the rack helps.
Is that breath you're looking for?
Huh?
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I was going to say, did he set off an earthquake?
Yeah,
and just turn his screen
Oh my god.
Nice, brother.
That's insane. That looked clean.
Easy.
We'll get some words quickly from Kira here just after the lift. He'll move back into position. We'll give him a chance to get his headset back on. Kira,
Easy.
what a start, my guy. How you feeling?
It was good. It was good. I feel good.
Tyler, you picked this man.
Yeah,
How you
I
feeling
did.
Now, having seen him at work.
Hey, we got this dub. Easy.
Yes,
Easy.
sir. Yes, sir. Let's go, y'all.
Kira, we've got you here real quickly. Wanted to ask you a little bit about your background, you know what I mean? Because you actually are a competitor in weightlifting. So tell us a little bit more about yourself for those that maybe don't know and only seeing you and all your glory for the first time.
My name's Kira. I'm a 83 going into 90 kilogram lifter with the US APL, moving to USPA as well. I'm actually competing in less than a month for another competition. My plan is to go to nationals. So I just stream, going with the journey with everything, just showing my strength on stream. And fitness and health is definitely an awesome place to be on Twitch. So if y'all don't know about it, definitely check it out. Definitely.
Exciting.
Absolutely. Hey, great luck. Good luck, of course, with the rest of today. And, of course, we'll catch up with you again in just a moment, Kira. Great lift and great start. Now we're going to bring in a friend of the event, of course, returning. It's going to be Average Joe, who's operating out of Irvine. How you feeling today, Joe?
Honestly, I'm feeling pretty good. Big shout out to Tyler, though. 545?
You see that? That's what I'm saying. Jaw dropping. Whoa, don't fall down. Almost made you fail with that one. Hey, Joe. But, hey, I'm sorry you're not on the squad, man.
All right, Tyler, I see you, buddy. I'm going for it.
Now, your actual captain is here, Michaela, of course. Any words of encouragement here for Average Joe before we get stuck in today?
I mean, I chose you for a reason, so impress me. You got Ben now. I know you wanted Ben, so let's see the numbers.
Okay.
Okay, all right. I'll get to it then right now.
All right, Joe, very quickly, just want to tell us what weight are you attempting here to start with? What's your attempt here on round one?
So I'm going to be doing 500 pounds. I'm keeping it light in the beginning. I got some big surprises coming.
Woo! Okay. All right, hey, go for it, man. Whenever you're ready, we're ready to see the lift.
I'm excited.
Woo!
Is there a strategy here, Cheryl, when you have multiple attempts to go? How do you sort of pass out where to start, where to finish in terms of your sort of your weight?
Oh man, that's strong.
You generally want to. The smelling soap. That's impressive.
Yep.
So you really want to do something that's going to give you some confidence. You don't want to waste an attempt, though. You want to work hard, but something you know you can also do.
Gotcha.
Clean.
Look at that.
There you go.
That looked great.
Hey, Tyler. Hey, Tyler, you see that? You see that?
Put it down.
We're going big, baby. We're going big.
I swear I saw a calf raise in there. Did you see that?
Just put it down,
little
bro.
cheeky calf raise. Nice stuff. Hey, Joe, how you feeling after that one? You said you're starting pretty light. That looked pretty easy for you, man.
Yeah, no, that was pretty light. We're going to be bumping it up quite a bit. Just, Tyler, I'm curious. What's going to be your second lift?
Hey, let me recuperate from that one. Like I said, I damn near blacked out on that one. So I'll tell you next round.
Hey, Joe, thank you so much for coming on and showing us that first lift. I can't wait to see more of what you've got for us today, mate. So stick around, of course. We'll catch up with him in just a moment. Now, before we get back to today's action, let's take a quick look at some Twitch Rivals highlights from our super fun Friday Night Bite series presented by Pizza Hut. These were our best bites from the last event. Enjoy.
If a 9 is played here, it's over.
Oh,
boy! Oh boy! Iron Mouse does it! Yeah. With a perfect play, by the way. How you doing, man? You excited to take part in this?
Yeah, man. I'm good to brush up on my Uno. Jeez, I haven't played Uno in so long. But I do remember Blood. I bought a third monitor, actually, in case my fist goes through it. Just so I could switch to 2 really quick.
C-Dog goes to hold on to the wireless this time, giving Jada +2.
Get him out of here.
Deadmau5 is going to take it, Arda.
Deadmau5 wins! Deadmau5 wins! By God! Deadmau5 wins!
through the motion. Stumbling out the Uber, grab my hand, gave me the notion. Swimming in your water, but it feels just like the ocean. I can't lie, I've really been addicted to you. All of my attention I've been giving to you. Caught up in my feelings, I got feelings for you. Caught up in my feelings, I got feelings for you. On my mind, I can't lie. On my mind, I can't lie. Pull you down till you dry. Pull you down till you dry. All the time, ease my mind. All the time, ease my mind. I know that you're dangerous, I'm addicted to you. I was sipping Moet for 2 years straight to the face. Champagne belly bubble still won't go away. Last year my best man hit a stain with bare face. Now he's got a LB on the water's cold case. I wake up with pain sometime and never go away. Wonder why I balance to my knees when I pray. In my city gritty, gotta keep it on your waist. Or you might be a victim, they'll find you DOA. I can't lie, I've really been addicted to you. All of my attention I've been giving to you. Caught up in my feelings, I got feelings for you. Caught up in my feelings, I got feelings for you. On my mind, I can't lie. On my mind, I can't lie. Pull you down till you dry. Pull you down till you dry. All the time, ease my mind. All the time, ease my mind. I know that you're dangerous, I'm addicted to you. Wake up to the, yeah. Wow. Wake up to the money, turn me right on. You look like you got dressed with no lights on. I Superman that spin like a cyclone. Fit check, spin like a cyclone. Wake up to the money, turn me right on.
Hold up. Let me know if you ready to get. Dollars, hollers up, we wildin' out. If you with it, ready, steady, go. Fight the good fight because this is war. This is war. This is war. This is war. Still born for greatness, man. Hold up.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Twitch Rivals Tyler 1 Power Meet number 2. Now, a little bit of a different setup to last time, where we've got some people here in person. We're crossing to a couple of our personalities to see their lifts live and chat with them. But for round 1, all of our lifts have essentially been completed. We're gonna have a look at the highlights of those round 1 squats, of course, with all the crew on stage as well, and get some thoughts. Ben Rice looked pretty comfortable heading into his first round of squats. Yeah, everybody gather around if you want to see this. 605 on the squat from Ben Rice. Tyler?
It's looked lighter for him. That's all I gotta say. He better not go up too much.
This is terrible. Hime as well, with her first.
Looks really good.
230.
Nice.
230.
Nice. Okay.
Great depth.
Okay.
And of course, it's your boy, the genetic freak, Sony. Woo, look at him.
Whoa, okay.
Wow. On the stance and the squat. I like it.
Okay.
You scared?
He's comfortable.
Ah, chilling.
Edipal, 485.
Now that's light. Up and down.
And there you have it. So that's the cut down of our first round. We actually have our standings for you guys to see them right now. If you want to know how your teams are going, we're going to show that right about now. This is just the first round. Remember, only the heaviest lift is going to be considered. Now, Ben Rice is 605 pounds. Tyler 1, though, wanted to be the number 1 on the squat here. Looking pretty good at 2.
Look at Vince.
Yeah.
Woo, you got a hustle. Pulled out a 485 squat. Now, I didn't see that coming.
Right, none of us did, because he doesn't have any bloody fitness content. I can't even research this guy. Huh?
I was just saying his YouTube, his Twitter, his Twitch, nothing. I said, you know what? YOLO, drafted him. Look at that.
Nasty stuff. Here we go. So 9th through 16th here. We have Sony there with that 245. Hime just behind there at 230 pounds there. And Michaela features at 205 pounds. Arrowfit there and JD Gaines, of course, to round things out. So again, just the first round. For many people, of course, like we mentioned, you want to start with something that is pretty comfortable. But sometimes you do more than your previous maximum. How are you feeling after the first round for your team? Obviously, Ben is performing like you expected.
Of course. Everyone looks good. I'm excited. I think we're doing great. I think you should be a little intimidated by what's going on.
You scared? Well, I mean, not even just her team, not even just my team. That's pretty crazy for first attempts on everybody, actually. So.
That looked great.
It's gonna be. I mean, Vis is hustling. We
We're gonna put up some numbers today.
485 on his first attempt.
Yeah.
Insane. I mean,
This might turn out to be a weightlifting competition.
Hey,
honestly,
God.
I mean, for crying out loud and stuff. I'm glad I'm not competing today.
Now,
That's all I gotta say.
what have you really enjoyed seeing so far here in this first round? Obviously, only first attempts. We are maybe leaving a bit of gas in the tank here, but is anything standing out to you from what we've seen from our competitors so far?
I like the control.
Yeah.
I like everybody's first attempt looked appropriate for his first attempt. Didn't look too easy, nice and smooth. We know we can add weight to the bar and build on the confidence that we just laid out.
Fantastic. And on that note, we're going to bring in our first competitor of round number 2. We've got JD Gaines on the other end of the line, getting ready for her second squat attempt. JD, how are you feeling?
Good.
Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you now, JD. How are you feeling?
Good, I'm good. Ready to go.
Well, whenever you're ready, you can jump on in and begin your second squat attempt. Take it away.
Got the warp paint on. Looking for a good one here.
A bit of stretching here. Now, JD obviously is a serious MMA enthusiast, trained in multiple disciplines.
Okay.
Combat sports are no joke. You gotta be tough to do those.
First attempt, 175. So this is the 200-pound attempt.
Looks great.
Up we
yes,
come.
Sir. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Clean. Good job.
Hey, fantastic stuff there, JD. How are you feeling after that one? 200 pounds on the squat.
Feeling good. I'm going to go up a little bit more on the next one.
Love to hear it. Well, we'll let you get a little bit of a break, and before we jump in a moment, obviously, great start here in round 2. That's a 25-pound increase there from JD Gaines. We've got Arrowfit coming up next as well with her second back squat attempt. Arrowfit, can you hear us? How are you feeling?
I can. I'm feeling great. How are you guys?
Good. Love to see my ladies, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, Arrowfit, love the setup there, obviously. Those that are, frequent on Arrowfit stream are familiar with this fantastic look here, but I love the personalized plate that you've got on your rack. Arrowfit, you are welcome to begin your second attempt whenever you're ready.
Hey, thank you.
So it's a 180 on that first attempt, and we know it's 200. So again, another of our competitors going for that 200 on the second attempt here. Belted up.
That's right.
To the nines.
That's right. We talked about that core tension you have to maintain. Absolutely critical. That belt helps to do that.
Yeah, of course, because you've got obviously the top of your pelvis and then your rib cage, and in between there is just spine.
Right. And gives your abdomen something to push against. Really important that spine doesn't move.
I like your shirt.
There's also my
lift. How do you feel about the width of grip? Does that really sort of matter too much? Is there?
It doesn't matter too much. You just want to keep the bar obviously where it needs to be. You don't want to get those elbows too far up or down. She looks pretty solid in this position.
Clean.
Nice. Pushing.
Nice.
There it is.
Nice.
200 pounds.
Easy.
Good work.
Beautiful stuff. Arrow, huge lift there. How are you feeling? I definitely saw you dig a little deeper there midway through. How are you feeling?
Push.
I'm feeling good.
Fantastic. I mean, that's a pretty huge lift. Now, can you give us a little bit of a hint as to how far you're looking to go for your third attempt here? 200 pounds, already incredible work. Are you planning to go up much?
I am. I'm hoping to hit at least 215, 220 on my next one, but I don't know. I felt like that one moved a little bit slower than I anticipated, probably because I hit my first attempt a little too soon. So I was a little bit tight maybe, but I'll try and move up.
Absolutely. I mean, you got a huge yell from Tyler One here in the studio, seeing you go up there. So great job, Arrowfit. We look forward to seeing your next attempt, and good luck, of course.
Thank you.
All right. Well, now we're going to be taking our next lap from here in the studio. It's time for Michaela's second attempt. You can bring the coaching from right here on the desk.
I'm so excited. We do have a good view. We do have a good view though. But you know what? The first attempt sometimes we're looking at we got a lot of nervousness, right?
Yep.
Usually my second attempt, like I told Michaela a minute ago, was my better lift.
Okay.
You know, you got to feel for the weight, right? And it's just a matter of just adding a little bit more. It's going to feel better. She's going to feel stronger for sure.
Look at her sleeves here.
Oh, of course. Now,
Oh, yeah.
For
Gotta
the
get
knees?
geared up.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about that quickly now. Obviously,
Yeah.
there's a ton of like different accessories and apparel that you see lifters use, but let's talk about knee sleeves, right? They go over the knees. I guess they're like cut off sort of stockings. They don't go all the way. Why are we wearing them?
Yeah, the knee sleeves are really, really good. What they do is just adds a little bit of compression, right? So an athlete can use it just for not too much extra stability. So it's not going to add weight to the bar, but it's going to keep the knee warm. It's going to do a lot to make the lifter feel in control and just feel a little more stable, just enough. That neoprene sleeve, I do recommend those.
Do you feel like you have a greater kinesthetic awareness of that part of your body? Is it almost like there's a subconscious sense that you're more aware of it, so your brain is sort of working to protect the area more? Do you feel like, is there a...
I mean, you mean if there's discomfort anywhere?
Yeah, or does it help you subconsciously almost protect that area of your body when you because it's almost more aware
and
of it, right?
belts. Some people do the same thing with belts. Like it gives your body something to react with and kind of work with and cue yourself into moving appropriately.
And what do you want them to see from the knees in this move? What do you want them over toes? Do you want them close, far apart? What's the?
I want them just going right over that toe and coming right back into position. You know, we're not looking for too much flexion here. And what she needs to do is just adhere to her technique, however Michaela normally squats, and to have more confidence on this rep. You hear me over there, girl? Be aggressive with this. You got it?
What are we going for here, Michaela?
What I just do? 210, I think, right now.
210 on the bar.
Hey, be aggressive getting it out of that rack too.
Hit it hard.
Previous personal best, 2:05 from Michaela. So she's
impressive.
operating pretty close to that right now.
Let's go, girl. There you go.
Down we come.
Hips through, hips through, hips through.
Get up.
There it is.
Sometimes racking it's the hardest part.
You got it.
It is hard.
He's popped about 8.
All right,
Hey, good
how
job.
we feel it after that, Michaela?
It's heavy.
Yeah, it's heavy. It looked heavy.
It's supposed to be heavy.
It's heavy.
Now,
That's awesome.
I mean, yeah, on the way up, you could really see the work rate there.
Oh
Funny
yeah,
stuff.
for sure.
And you mentioned that second attempt often is the best for many competitors.
It is, and I think maybe Michaela is trying to feel out where that bottom position is. I think she hesitates just a little less. The third attempt can be even better, even though it's the heaviest and maybe some weight she hasn't tried. I'm confident that she come out and do a better rep.
It's a different setup. Lights, camera, action out here
Right.
as well. Getting used to that environment, I'm sure, probably takes a while. That's why we have these 3 attempts for all of our competitors. Let's keep moving though now. Our next competitor here for the second attempt of the back squat is Terrible Hime. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm glad to have a chance to chat with you after such a fantastic first attempt. How are you feeling?
I'm really freaking nervous, but I'm excited.
I mean, we're excited to see you go at it here as well. Now, for those that maybe aren't part of your community yet, tell us a little bit about yourself now that we finally get a chance to chat.
My name is Chris, aka Terrible Hime. Hime means princess in Japanese, but no, I'm not Japanese. I'm just a weeb. I try to have a really inclusive and fun community. We do fitness and a variety of other stuff.
Fantastic.
This is my husband, Joey, who's going to be my spotter.
What's up, Joey?
Hey, Joey.
Yeah, he's shredded too.
All right, now your first attempt, Terrible Hime, 230 pounds. So you're going for 240 here. How are you feeling? You confident? You ready to roll?
I guess.
Okay. Look.
I'm ready to go, though. I'm ready to go.
All right, Cheryl. Any words of wisdom to impart here before we jump into the second attempt?
Hey, Terrible Hime, just confidence. Lady, let's see it. You got this. Be aggressive.
go.
Show us what you got.
Let's get this.
Let's
All
do
right.
it.
Whenever you're ready, Terrible Hime, you can begin your squat.
Let's go.
She's got this.
This is your
Easy. She's got it. I know she's got it.
Hey, it was pretty good too.
I know, but she's strong.
Yeah, we got to see it, of course, in our highlights. This is our second of 3. Remember,
She's got
the
this.
highest
Let's go.
scoring attempt will be taken.
And she's got a real narrow grip. Notice her grip is much more narrow.
And the feet as well.
She's
Okay, they're
real
coming out
good.
now a little bit more. So just just past shoulder width here.
Good balance on those feet, though. Her first attempt, she kept those feet nice and flat. That's what we want.
Unbelievable.
Easy.
Look at this.
Easy.
I like that better. I like
Let's
that
go.
You can really see the bar is trying to pull you over.
That's
right?
great.
A lot of your like spine. your
Really
erector and
clean,
your spine
actually.
has to try and counteract that to such
Right.
a great degree.
Right, glutes,
Wow.
low back, everything. And again, keeping those
Really
feet. Hey,
good.
nice job.
That
That
was
was even
great.
better than that first rep.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Thank you. Oh.
How are you feeling?
You know what? That was pretty awesome.
I mean,
Looking forward to the next rep.
yeah. So you've got question marks there on your third attempt. Have you sort of decided what you're going to try and go for your third and final back squat attempt yet?
I think I'm gonna go for 250.
Oh.
That'll be a PR for me.
Wow.
All right.
PR. We'd love to see it.
I'm excited.
I mean,
Let's
I tell you
go.
what. Yeah,
go.
Kayla's impressed with that. We'd love to see it. Of course, Kayla, this is one of your teammates here as well.
I
mean,
know.
What are your thoughts?
She looks freaking great. Like, good shit. Well, I'm not trying to swear, but that was amazing. Great depth and everything. That's awesome. I'm proud. Wow.
Now, of course, we'll be jumping into our next lifter in just a moment here. But
Yeah,
obviously,
sure.
one of the things that maybe some people that are watching here and seeing the squat like midway up, right? There's a degree that which you need to drive your hips forward, but also try and stand up straight.
Yeah, the sticking point.
Right. There's a lot of mechanics going on here in this movement. How do you sort of visualize it when you're trying to drive up from the ground on one of those squats here? Or do you have a trick to it?
Yeah, well, I wish there was a trick to it, but the cue that always helped me when I was trying to stand up from, and for example, like a front squat, because I do a lot of cleans,
Sure.
so having the weight front loaded, that sensation is even greater. What I tell myself is to basically squeeze my glutes and push my hips forward, and that allows the athlete to stand. And that's sort of how I cue my athletes to stand. Hips through,
Kind of
hips
just
through,
drive the
hips
hips
through.
forward at the top of that.
Right, right, and kind of just push them all the way through to that standing position.
And everyone seems to have a slightly different manner of doing it here as we crack along, of course. And Sony, we've got him on the other line here for his second attempt. Sony, my guy, looking diced, looking great. How you feeling?
Incredibly small.
It's decent, man. Gonna try my best today. Obviously, I haven't been training for powerlifting as we only found out about this like a week ago, and I got sick. But I'm gonna do my absolute best. We're gonna go for 295. I haven't hit 295 in honestly like a year, so I'm gonna hit it. And yeah.
All right, now we all remember those that saw the first power meet that you just pulled a deadlift personal best out of absolutely nowhere. So anybody who knows you as a lifter right now knows that you've definitely got the range, man. So I mean, that's a huge increase from your first attempt, 295.
It's a big jump.
Good luck, man. You can start whenever you're ready.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna. Okay.
Take your time. You need the Vegeta Super Saiyan music playing in the background, I think. One of my personal favorites.
And he does have a narrow stance. I did notice that about that 245.
Do you find that harder to sort of push off with the narrow stance?
It does require more mobility. Some athletes don't have mobility to be able to do that because your ankles and knees all have to flex more, but I like that position.
Down we come.
There we go. Look at that.
I mean,
look at that.
Okay.
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 What? He needs to take another jump like that. Put another 50 pounds on the bar.
I think it's yelling.
There it is. Sorry, I mean, if we have your
I'm
microphone
playing something on my stream.
Oh
Yeah, that
my
felt good.
God.
I think I'll probably go for 335 next.
Why is this
325.
increase is ridiculous?
That was pretty light.
Let's go.
All right.
Oh,
I'm gonna train, dude. I really shout out to Twitch Rivals and Tyler One for putting this on. I really want to do another one already. I want to train for this.
That's good. I mean, so when was the last time you've gone for your next one? Would you say 330 was your next squat attempt?
Yeah, 335.
Okay. Have you ever gone for that before? Are we in personal best territory potentially, or
I
what?
think that's PB. If I could do 335, I might try 325. I don't know. Don't hold me to it. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. But I think 325 was my personal best before. So if I can match that on squat, I'd be happy because I haven't been squatting.
Oh, you gotta try.
You gotta try, yeah.
Absolutely.
That looked easy.
I cannot wait to see that. You see Tyler One and Michaela here standing by with impressed looks on their faces there. Sony has a habit of pulling these large lifts out of nowhere.
He's doing great.
I noticed that. I'm noticing that.
Yeah. You know, he comes. Hey. I've never tried this lift before. Let me go for it. And then he's I think 455 on the deadlift last time. He used every plate that he had in the room, just whatever he could scrounge up. The guy.
There's always that guy in the gym though, like, oh, I haven't really been training, but let's see what I can do. And you know, it's a setup. It's a setup. He's gonna crush this.
He's been hustled by the anime protagonist himself. All right, we'll check back in with Sony for our third round, but we're gonna bring now the man who previously was the rival to Tyler 1, now joining him on his team. We're going to cross live to Bajira from the man cave there. Bajira, great to have you with us. You're looking diced as well, my friend. We know recently you've been on a cart looking fantastic. How are you feeling coming in today?
Super excited to be here, first of all. It's always a blast doing these events, and I love that we had another one pretty soon after the first one. But yeah, I've taken that, 4 months. I think me and Eat It Pal, the same idea, is to kind of cut up a little bit, and it's like, hey, you want to come powerlift? And it's like, well, yeah. So I don't want to, put myself down too much, but yeah, this is going to be an interesting experience coming in here and lifting, 25 pounds lighter. So
now,
I think we'll still be okay though.
Last time we saw you, I think you hit a personal best on your deadlift, right? 465.
Yeah, that was my personal best without straps. So with the switch grip, very kind of different experience for me, but that was really exciting and, kind of curious what I've got in the tank here, because this is sort of uncharted territory for me, right? With 25 pounds lighter and not having been training for powerlifting. So
absolutely,
just going to go for it.
The squat was 405 last time around. So Bajira, you're ready. If you're ready, we're ready to see you attempt this lift. Tyler, of course, looks on as his teammate takes to the bar. Take your time, Bajira. We'll all be watching.
Up and down.
All right, let's get it.
I'm ready to do the last one twice.
Yeah.
Last time we saw Bajira, he was.
I've been waiting for this.
Great shape. Hit a 405-pound squat. So this is obviously, he's starting from a pretty similar range. He started around this place last time, and again, like Eat It Pal said at the start, these guys, everyone's been cutting lately. Must be the.
Oh.
It's funny.
Nice. I know.
Okay.
I was thinking the same thing. Oh, that was easy.
Nice and smooth. We like that.
That looked
on a cut.
Yep.
Good mobility too. That's a nice.
Thank you.
squat.
Thank you.
Oh, his wife.
Yeah, nice and smooth. I feel a little stronger coming out of the hole than kind of stopping before that.
For sure.
That's the bodybuilder in me, right? Going the full range of motion.
Hey, no, that's brilliant. I love that as a weightlifter.
That's how you build
Is
your
this good enough
quads.
for you, Tyler? Is this up to your expectations now, selecting him for your team?
Hey, that was good, dude. On a cut. On a cut, by the way. I like it.
Yeah, on the cut, by the way. I'm actually, I saw last meet, I weighed 220. Today, I weighed in at 193, so.
On a,
but I mean,
a
like,
huge cut. Hey, dude, it's not.
Stuff's coming in nicely, though, right?
Okay,
we gotta hit him with the flex after all, right?
Hey!
I got the shirt and everything, so.
Bajira,
Try to show up today.
Stuff there on that second attempt, man. So, do you have any idea now how you're feeling? Do we expect to see you go anywhere sort of near that 405 again for your third attempt? How are you feeling? Because that looked pretty clean.
Yeah, that one felt pretty good. I think we might want to see how it feels. Okay. I don't know. I mean, it was throw another 40 pounds on there. I mean, it gets, as you kind of reach your max, even small weight increments kind of get your attention differently, but we'll stay warm, maybe hit a few little practice reps and see where we're at, but not too bad. We'll at least try to get close. We'll see about it.
Looking forward to it, Bajira. Thanks for joining us so far. We'll catch up with you for your third attempt. Moving over to Destroyed, who is first time here in our Power Meet. Destroyed, thanks so much for joining us, man. How are you feeling today? How'd you feel in your first attempt?
I feel pretty good. With the kind of short run-up time I had to the meet, I had a little shoulder tweak that I'm dealing with, but we're pushing through weights. First attempt felt good, 365. Second attempt's gonna be 405. Pretty excited, hopeful.
I mean, we definitely can't wait to see what you've got for us. Now, tell us a little bit before we jump into the lift. For those that haven't yet managed to come across your community, you're pretty well educated. Bachelor of Science, kinesiology. I can't even say it. Something science. You want to tell us a little bit about your qualification and sort of how that's impacted your journey as a lifter?
So yeah, so basically I got out of the military in 2016 and I wanted to pursue a completely different career route, and that career route was going to be physical therapy, and the route that I had to take to get there was kinesiology. So I finished my kinesiology degree in 2019, my bachelor's, and so been using it on Twitch to just help other people guide them through body mechanics, motor patterns, things like that. Make sure I'm helping people bypass mistakes that I made when I started. So for me, it's just part of the process. It's the journey, you know.
Man, Destroyed. I mean, Tyler's got a grin on his face, mate. He's ready to he's ready to see.
Making me tear up a little bit.
Okay, mate. Destroyed, mate. You are welcome to begin your second attempt whenever you're ready, man.
Awesome, thank you.
Personal best 485. So giving himself decent run up here as well.
wow.
I mean,
I
I
wanted
imagine
him.
the shoulder tweak probably will have, you know, some impact if we get across, especially to the bench stuff.
Sure.
But a shoulder injury can really mess your day up when it comes to any of our lifts.
Oh, it really can. I mean, you're loading up your entire body here, and we're mentioning the grip that these folks have on the bar. I mean, you do need some tension up there in the upper body. Let's see what he's got.
TT, thoughts? Head empty, no thoughts. Here we go, Destroyed for 405.
Nice.
Oh,
Rocket
rocket
up like
easy.
500.
Yeah.
That was easy. Go up a few hundred.
Easy.
Tyler, what do you reckon? 405, that's pretty clean.
And that was cupcake. That flew. Why are you taking it easy, dude? Is it the bicep?
We'll make a jump on the next one.
Okay,
We'll make a
okay,
jump
yeah.
on the next one.
Where do you
Just
feel you're
taking it
going to
safe.
land for that third attempt potentially? Of course, we know. Hey, look, we were talking about this before, right? We sort of build up and we don't choose a weight that's too nasty for our first or second attempt. But
Right.
can you give us a hint about where you might be heading for your third attempt here on the squat?
So I'd like to go for a PR. My current PR is actually 445, which I did
Okay.
low bar a couple weeks ago, getting ready. And that's why I kind of tweaked my shoulder was with the low bar. So I'm high barring right now.
Oh.
I'd like to go for at least 455, I think.
All right.
So we're making a big jump.
That would be a huge jump from there. Okay. I mean, I do see you've got a spotter there behind you. So good luck. And we can't wait to see that when we come back around to you for that third one. We'll keep moving, though, now for our competitors here in this second round of back squats. Our next competitor, Ivo Uzumaki, which is a name I definitely recognize, a last name. And he's got the Bakugo outfit on today. I'm feeling the anime hype from you, Ivo. How are you feeling?
Let's go! I'm feeling good, guys. Thank you so much for having me here. Yeah, my real name isn't Uzumaki as much as I'd like it to be, but we got that weeb heart right in here.
There's something so many of us lifters have in common is just this fascination with anime. Ivo, you want to tell us a little bit more about yourself now? As you know, for many people here, this might be the first time encountering you as a fitness and health personality.
Yeah. I kind of jumped on here like in the beginning of COVID just as a way to meet more gym friends. And from there, it's kind of blossomed in this beautiful like friendship between all of us lifters. Like I may be competing against Destroyed and Kira, but I really look up to these people, not only as like competitors, but also as friends. So it's just been a wild ride. I'm a working father, and I've always found lifting to be like a fun outlet for myself. And then I just stumbled upon this, and it's just dope. That's all I could say.
I mean, from one dad to another, it's great to see you out here representing the fitness and health community so well, man. Hey, tell us about your first attempt, how it felt, how you're feeling about the next one.
I went light for my first attempt just because I'm new to this whole like powerlifting thing. I think my first PB I went for about a month ago, and on my squat it was 405, but it felt smooth, so I went for 385 just to get into the pocket, and now we're going for 415. And I'm hoping to go from there to get a PB after that.
All right. What would your PB? I mean, what's your previous PB? Where are you aiming for that third attempt?
I was at 405, so that was my previous. I'm hoping for 455, just to beat Destroyed, because
whoa,
I gotta beat him.
Listen, I got 2 words for you, mate. Plus ultra. You can begin your squat whenever you're ready, mate.
Yeah, we're gonna go plus ultra, baby.
Let's go.
Hyping him up. Yeah, hype up my.
I mean, and Ivo Uzumaki's story is that he sort of found his personal way into lifting and really just educated himself and consumed as much as research as he could.
Right, it's a journey, and you know there's a lot of people out there willing to share information, and that's what weightlifting's all about, right?
Oh, look at his chest right up there. Really keep
proud chest. I like
really
it.
nice,
all easy.
neutral looks.
That look easy.
Beautiful.
Great job.
That
Hey.
felt like butter, baby. Let's
All
keep
right.
going.
How are we feeling, Evo? I mean, that one looked pretty comfortable. You had your chest up, great neutral spine there, and great drive to finish.
It felt beautiful, I gotta say.
It was pretty
I
beautiful.
felt my inner Naruto come out. We got that Datsubayo. Felt it.
Now, Michaela, how are your thoughts? Any sort of words of encouragement here? Because this is the first time you're getting to see your teammate here.
I mean, I love everything you got going on. I'm a huge Naruto fan too, so it's great. I love the energy you have, and that looked like easy. You should keep putting up weight. That was easy. Smooth.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Thank you so much.
You got this, man.
Thank you very much for joining us, Evo. We're going to head on to our next competitor now, Miniature Action Jesus, who by day is a music teacher. by this day, I guess it's a Monday, he's out here with some freakish lifts. Thank you so much for joining us, Miniature Action Jesus. How you feeling today, mate?
Oh, what's going on, y'all?
Not a whole lot.
We're doing pretty good out here.
He's not miniature at all.
Hey, I am very miniature. It's all camera angles and internet trickery.
I get that a lot too. Yeah, that happens to me all the time, actually.
Yeah, someone should tell Tyler the camera adds 2 foot and doesn't take it away.
Oh my god.
All right, hey, Miniature Action Jesus, look, great to have you here, mate. Before we jump in, for those people that haven't been fortunate enough to, to walk in on your community, tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you do, and how was that first attempt for you? How are you feeling so far?
All right, I am a teacher. I teach music. Right now, I teach kindergarten through 5th grade elementary music. And I kind of started lifting as a way to keep up with all the kids in marching band that I was teaching because I couldn't physically do it. And so now, I haven't really lost much weight, stayed about the same size, got a lot stronger. But, I get to throw down some squats now, and that's pretty fun. That's my favorite lift. My first lift felt good. I've been struggling a little bit, like a lot of people, with some little tweaks and injuries. I've had a chronic pain for about a year in one of my legs. In a very strange turn of events, managed to fix it. So we're going to see if I can get back to where I was.
Let's go.
I mean, we can't wait. Now, Action Jesus, you also compete in open powerlifting competitions before, yes?
Yeah, I've competed in, most recently, the same day as Kira's meet. I competed halfway across the country in a USPA drug tested meet in St. Louis, and managed to set all the individual lift and total records in my age category.
Nice.
Very nice.
Tell us about this for the draft.
Yeah, well, you're jealous.
We got really lucky.
Okay, something tells me that luck didn't have too much to do with it.
Exactly.
Now, you've got a 4.74 for your second attempt here, Miniature Action Jesus. So when you're ready, you can step into the rack and start the lift.
All right.
Yeah, some people like to go, oh, well, I was the only one in my weight class or age. Hey, that doesn't matter. If I go to the Olympics, I'm the only one there. I'm still the champion.
Absolutely. You're on that
You
podium.
gotta own it, yeah.
100%. I love this setup as well. You'll find that it's a small garage sort of attached to his house. He's decked out. On the left, it's a collection of all these different bars. He has another camera angle that shoots from the right, and you can sort of see it.
Oh, yeah, this is a proper setup right here.
All right, 4.74. Big breath at the top there.
That's right.
Oh,
squeezing that. Oh, easy.
Right.
Easy.
Yeah. Good job.
Wow. Hey,
Beautiful
nice job.
Oh my!
Thank you.
That is, I mean,
Insane.
you looked pretty comfortable there. I don't want to be presumptuous there, but tell us how you felt there in that lift. It looks like you rocketed straight up.
Oh, good. The other day I was trying to practice with a standard power bar, regular 45-pound, 7-foot bar. But with USPA, I compete with a 8-foot, 32-millimeter diameter squat bar. And so I had to double check if that was okay, because the bar weighs 5 kilos or 10 pounds more than a standard bar. So if you look at this bar, a normal bar would stop right at the rack. And I'm a big, spherical human being. I need lots of room to fit my arms into there. So with the squat bar, just so much more stable. I was wobbling with, low 400s with the power bar because I haven't used it in so long. This felt pretty good.
Excellent. I mean, you've got a whole collection of bars there on your left. Is there anything you can tell us about that? Because you've got a different camera angle, I've seen it, and there's a whole rack of all these different bars. You've got quite the collection.
I do. Here, show over here real quick. I have
Ooh.
a wall of bars. So I
Look at
have
that.
just your normal collection. A couple power bars, deadlift bar, Duffalo bar, Cadillac bar, Transformer bar. I got a Kabuki trap bar over in the corner. Got to have a curl bar, of course.
Oh,
But
my.
yeah, a little bit of everything.
It's quite the collection. Hey, thank you so much for your time. It was great seeing that attempt from you. We're going to catch back in with you, of course, for your third attempt. Thanks, Miniature Action Jesus.
Thank you very much.
We're circling back around now. It's time for Kira the
Hey,
Hermit. How
let's
are we
go.
feeling, Kira?
I've been waiting.
What's going on?
Tyler has been anxiously waiting your next
Can you hear me?
attempt here. Now, this is your last attempt, if
Let's
I'm not
go.
mistaken. Attempt number 3.
It's
so,
time.
what are we going for, and how are we feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. We're going for 485 next. This is a match PR for Max Effort Week, like not even 2 weeks ago. So we're gonna go for that, and then we'll see what's coming up next after that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 485. All right. Well, whenever you're ready, Kira, you can step up to the bar and go for it.
Sounds good.
This would tie a PR. Now, this is his second attempt, to be clear. So he starts at 460.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes that second attempt, you know, if it's been a while since you competed or whatever, sometimes the second attempt can match that PR.
It'll be late.
And this third attempt is to knock it out of the park.
How important is it to sort of line up
I like
your competition with like a regime that puts you in position to be able to lift your heaviest?
I'll get it.
Oh, it's very, very important. I mean, all the training cycles that you're doing, all the strength work that you're layering on top of it takes many, many months and years. It all works itself up to this moment on the calendar, the competition day, right? Slowly building.
485 here. This would be matching a personal best for a USA PL competitor.
First one was very, very good.
Really centering himself there with breathing. Big breath at the top, like you said.
Like it.
Nice.
Excellent.
Oh, okay. Unreal.
All right. Yep.
That's a 485. Looking like a 205 on his man. Monstrous stuff there. I mean, we're going to get some thoughts from Kiri here. This is very impressive. Because like I said, a lot of our competitors are, you know, there's a limited time window to sort of prepare.
Ooh,
set up.
baby.
Some of them are, some of them are in a cart. Some of them aren't. So midway through their programs, it's, you know, like a lot of our competitors here have like really set regimes. Kira, I mean, incredible lift. 485 from you.
Thank you.
Was that easier than you expected it? Because it looked real straightforward from where we're sat.
Honestly, it felt a lot better than Max Effort Week. We took a big deload last week on stream, and I'm feeling great. I'm feeling like we can get another PR today.
Yes.
Love the deload week.
So tell us very
It's
quickly,
needed.
for those that aren't competitors, right? What are you mentioning? What are you referring to when you talk about Max Effort Week? What is that in the life of a powerlifter?
So in the life of a powerlifter, Max Effort Week is just used to create new numbers for your programming. That way your training isn't going to plateau at all. So once you find those new maxes, your training is just going to continue to go up and up and up and up. From there, you can just make new numbers, new sets and reps, and then just get stronger. Honestly, that's what it's all about.
That's right.
So what's the plan? Your third attempt's coming up. Kira, do you have an idea of what you want to go for?
490, 495,
okay.
something like that.
500?
500?
505? 510? What we
Yeah,
thinking?
should we go for it?
500 sounds good.
My best is 497. I'm just saying.
That's yours? Yeah.
All time
497.
ever. Hey, but like 25 years ago though. So let's be real about that.
Yeah, don't bring that anywhere near me. Oh my gosh. All right, hey Kira, we can't wait to see your third attempt, man. Tyler's definitely giving you a nudge in a certain direction, I feel. Yo, Vis, hey, we haven't got to chat with you yet today, man. Obviously, you don't need an introduction to many people, but for those that aren't familiar with you, first of all, man, tell us a bit about yourself. Most of your content is, almost all of it on Twitch is gaming so far, but you, my friend, definitely hit the iron on a regular basis.
So, yeah, if you don't know who I am, I'm like he just said, I do a lot of gaming on Twitch. A lot of it's been on Battle Royale. So I started actually way back at the Battle Royale mod Arma 3, the very first ever BR that was for like a game basically. Eventually went into PUBG, Blackout, and now I play just like tons and tons of Apex. I like other games too, but it's mainly Battle Royales.
Now, I mean, the pack's been growing for over 5 years now. What was it, back in 2015?
Right.
You sort of start building that community. But can you tell us a little bit about your lifting history? Because it's just something much like Tyler when he first showed up at a power meet. You know, we don't know too much about your background as an athlete.
So, some backstory about me, like growing up, I was always into sports. So when I got about into junior high, I was doing powerlifting and strength training, always for sports, get bigger, faster, stronger, right? And it stuck with me after that. So I've always done it for sports, and then I got into like powerlifting towards the end of high school. So I've actually done a few powerlifting competitions before, but then I got so focused on gaming and streaming, I kind of went away from that. So this is actually the first time I've ever done one since then. But just an avid lifter. I like lifting and enjoy it.
Tyler, you must have known that this is a bit of a beast in the gym here. You've obviously selected him for your team. What are your thoughts?
I for sure didn't think you were just a gamer. Dude. No, but actually, that first number on the squat, that was a little bit crazy. Did it? I stole you, by the way, in the draft. Completely, it was robbery.
Is that what you've seen?
Dude, you didn't have any video? You had nothing? No, nothing on YouTube? I was like, oh, he's some skinny dude. Then he pulled
Instagram,
out 485 first attempt. Like, what?
So yeah, Instagram, dude. I got it all on the Insta.
485 on the first dip.
You made a good pick, though, bro. You made a good pick,
did.
though.
Hey, as always.
What do we expect to see for your second attempt here, Vis? Where are you headed?
Yeah, this second attempt here, this is 500 pounds. This is actually my all-time PR right here.
Okay. Tying it?
So.
All right.
When
you're ready.
Are we doing it?
Yeah, we're doing it, baby. When you're ready.
Okay, let's fucking do it, baby. Oh, my bad.
You're good.
My
You're
bad.
good. I'm Australian. It's fine. 500 pounds here for Vis. Yeah, obviously someone. Like, and I think there are plenty of people on Twitch that maybe look their fitness and sort of training is more of extracurricular related to the platform. Maybe we don't see as much of it, but
let's go, baby.
What a great opportunity.
Absolutely. And I think it's a good balance, too. People thought it was so weird that I went to art school and was a weightlifter. I don't think it's weird at all. This is a perfect, beautiful balance here.
Speaking of balance.
There you go.
Up she comes. Strong wide stance again. The knee sleeves. Got to get me some of those.
That's an equal PR today. He crushed it.
We PR'd today.
Whoa.
500. Vis, they equal your previous PR. That looks pretty comfortable, man. How are you feeling? Outside of lightheaded.
So my last time I PR'd was about at the start of the year. So I've been training since then. So how was that? Did it look good? We get 3 green on that?
Oh, so easy. Yes.
Oh man, got really amped up for that. This is a great place to PR at.
So what's next? I mean,
oh
sky's the
man,
limit now.
That moved pretty good. I honestly didn't know if I was gonna move that good right there. Let's do. You know what? That moved really good. Let's do 425.
Okay. You mean 525, right?
Yeah, that's 525. My bad.
Tyler, 525. How you feeling?
That's
good enough for
20. What is that? You say 25-pound PR is what it would be, right?
Yep.
We're just at 500. Hey, we doing it today. There ain't no better place.
Yeah. All right, man.
Vis, when was it? So you mentioned, when was the last time you were moving this kind of weight? You said the start of the year, right?
So the last time I maxed out, went for a PR, was the start of the year. So I've just been training since then. Like I always post. I haven't done anything ever on Twitch, but I always post on my Instagram. So I'm posting stories almost every single week. So I've been training ever since then. I've always liked pushing myself, and the gym's a place for me to do that. So I'm always trying to get stronger. So yeah, that felt pretty good.
Yeah, you're overdue. You're overdue for a 25-pound PR.
Yeah, you're looking great, Vis. We'll catch up back with you in that next round of attempts for a 525, which, I mean, we're getting PBs already. I didn't really expect us to be here.
I know, it's pretty impressive.
Coming up next is a bloke by the name of Spicy Cajun Fries. Thank you for joining us, Spicy. I remember I had a great chat with you coming to my stream the other week. Great to see you and put a face to a name, man. How are you feeling today, and how was your first round?
Hey, thanks for having me on. Yeah, the first round's pretty good. Moved how I thought I was gonna do. So we're going for a second attempt now, but yeah, felt pretty good. It's nice, cozy, 95 degrees in the garage, so we're we're seeing how that affects the lifting.
I can relate to that. Yeah, you reckon you've been a competitive powerlifter for about 2 years now. Do you want to tell us a little bit about your background, right? For those that maybe haven't been a part of your community so far and would love to jump on in, tell us about yourself.
Right, so I'm Spice Gator Fries. Born in Louisiana, lived in Texas for 20 years, so used to the heat. I train in the heat. I've been competitive powerlifter in the USAPL for about 2 years now. I'm a 74 kg lifter, 163 pounds. Considering going up a weight class, but that's where I've been competing in the past 2 years.
Man, fantastic. I mean, you're looking great. The setup looks fantastic. I mean, again, we got another USAPL lifter as well, which is always exciting. Man, you're welcome to begin your lift whenever you're ready. Step on over and unrack her. What are we going for on our second attempt?
So right now it is 230 kilos, which is 507 pounds on the bar right now. So let's see how it moves.
Take it away. Now, I mean, you know, he mentioned, of course, that it's almost 100 Fahrenheit in that room.
Yeah.
Does that affect when you're competing? Did that affect you much? Like the weather, the temperature? Did it bother you, or was it really just a non-issue?
You know what? It can be distracting. On competition day, it doesn't matter. He's going to do whatever he needs to do, right?
Hey.
To execute the lift. And I imagine that living in Texas and being where he's from, you get used to it after a while, right? So if this is where he trains normally, totally not going to have any effect today, I don't think.
507 on the bar here. The spicy Cajun fries.
Just got to make sure you stay hydrated.
Absolutely. I mean, getting through a meal of those. 97 degrees in there, going through the water.
Shorts he's wearing?
Definitely hit you when you unrack that bar and you realize
Wow.
how much is on there, but that's a pretty clean push up.
Nice.
So easy.
Love the hat there. It's a nice touch on the rack.
Yeah, for sure. And you know what else I like? That nice, he only moves a couple inches out of the rack, not wasting a lot of effort getting the weight in and out of the rack too. I like that. Efficiency.
Yeah, it looked like not too many excess movements
Yeah,
there. And
nothing unnecessary going on in that movement.
507 from him there as well. You know, two years as a powerlifting competitor with some really impressive numbers there. Hey, how are you feeling, Spicy Cajun Fries? They look pretty clean.
Oh, really good actually. Moved a lot better than expecting it for right now. Yeah, it was smooth. It felt light.
Well, if it felt light, where are we heading next then for your third attempt? How much headroom do you feel like you've built into this weight range?
I feel like I can match my PR, which is around 530, 535. Because before this, I actually competed about 3 weeks ago in a powerlifting meet. So I went through my whole peaking block, got beat up, competed in the meet, and then now coming here. So I feel like I maintained some strength to hit my PR.
Can't wait to see that. Good, we'll stick around. We'll catch up with you again for your third attempt in the squat. We're going to move on to our next competitor here. I'm back on the screen in just a moment. We're going to have, it's the man Joe. How are we feeling?
Hey, what's up, guys? How's everybody doing?
He's looking big.
Somehow you look smaller than you looked last round. How do you think that was possible?
Oh, wait, Tyler, can you see me? Am I in
Absolutely.
frame?
Little guy you are.
Okay. All right, I see that.
All right, how are we feeling? Good first attempt from you, Joe. How much are we going for our second squat attempt here?
So I feel pretty good. We're going to be going up to 565 pounds. I want to put a little bit of fear into Tyler on this
Not
one.
gonna happen.
I like that. I
There's
like
nothing you
that.
could do to put fear into me,
I
little
like
guy.
that.
Let me tell you that
Okay,
much.
okay. We'll see how your lift goes then, okay? And who knows, I might just miss this for fun. and then
Okay.
hit something
Okay, all right, miss it. Hey,
Please
hey,
don't miss it
just
for
miss
fun.
Hey, miss it.
Please, God.
I think I'm going to be having fun either way, Joe. You step on up and you can take that squat whenever you're ready.
All right, sounds good.
I think it's safe to say that, yeah, between Tyler and Joe, that's
Trusty
definitely
smelling
where
salts. Let's go.
a lot of the competition has been. What Tyler just hit, what, 545?
Yeah.
So this is just
That's so strong still.
Gosh, it really does feel like somebody slaps you in the face and you take a snootful of that.
So this is the last of our second round attempts. 5, 6.
It's the air.
No spot awareness. No nothing. No fear.
That's confidence
Nice.
right there. Look at that.
Great job.
Hey,
What you?
hey, Tyler.
Yeah,
Tyler, you see
what's
that,
up?
buddy?
What up, brother?
You
I'm
see
not
that?
gonna lie, you barely got that. You couldn't get that again. I'm just saying that was rough. That was a hard rep.
That was easy. What are you talking about? Dude, I was like filing my taxes in my head as I was listening. So easy.
Hey, Tyler, can you match that?
Well, we're gonna try here. We're gonna try.
I'm excited, man.
Yeah, I am too.
No joke. Tyler won. You've been putting up some impressive numbers, man. I'm very impressed.
Hey, again, you're gonna make me blush twice in one day, Joe.
Hey, Tyler, seriously, is it going to bother you me sitting right here in front of you?
No. I perform under pressure.
I'll try not to stare directly into your
Like a
soul
diamond, baby.
while you're
Performs
doing
under
it.
pressure.
Hey, Joe, fantastic second attempt from you, man. 5.45. That's
Good job, Joe.
5.65. Excuse me. No slouch at all. We'll catch up with you for your third attempt in a moment. That's time for Tyler
Alrighty,
1.
thank you.
Tyler, talk to us here, mate.
All right, we're at 565 here, which is currently my PR. I hit it last week, something.
Yep.
We just did 545 a second ago. Look, the goal is I'm trying to do at the end 6 plates, 585. I mean, we'll see how this goes.
You got it.
We'll see how this goes.
You got it.
Big T's a problem. That's all I'll say.
Hey, let's go, Tyler.
You're a problem. You're a problem, baby.
5,
Let's go.
5.
Come on, be aggressive out of that rack. Let's see it.
At this point, you start to get into a bit of a ritual, right? Routine.
Oh, yeah.
The way you move, it's become so rehearsed. You've done it over and over again.
Like in my head, I'm saying this is the same thing you just did. It's the same thing. Nothing is different. Be aggressive. Come on, let's
Chalked up
go.
hands. Notice you didn't splash the chalk everywhere like a storm, like that one bloke in your gym that just takes up the equipment.
It's a little chillier in here. Come on now.
You got it.
Tight, tight.
Helps to have big
It's
track
through.
on that bar.
There you
Good
go.
job.
565.
Let's go.
Easy.
Good job.
How'd you look?
Great.
I mean, how'd you look? I
Your
mean,
vision
anybody?
slowly returning.
You look great.
Good.
It
Yeah,
was
that went up.
amazing.
That was way smoother than my last 565 went up. So, like I said, I'm finna cause a little bit of problems. Joe might be in tears right now. He doesn't know what's gonna happen.
I mean, look, you answered the challenge, Tyler. I think what Joe put the 560 down there and said, okay, I want to scare you a little bit, and so you matched your personal best.
Yeah.
That's a huge deal. Where do we go from here? Where do you go from here? What do you think?
I want to try 585, which would be my PR, but
There is
it's
no
a
try.
it's a good. I will get 585, but it's like a good milestone because. Sorry, Big T tired. Because it's like another plate. So you have 6 plates. It looks cool.
It does look cool.
Looks
Yeah,
cool.
really balanced, quite aesthetic looking.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going to bring in one of your mates. Ben Rice is coming right up here with his
we're not friends,
back
though.
squat
No.
attempt. We are checking with him. Ben, how are we feeling, man? Tyler put 565 on the bar.
You look small.
Tyler. Good job.
You're so
Oh,
jealous.
thanks.
Now, last time you went as high as 650 on the back squat, Ben Rice. What should we expect to see from you here in the second attempt?
Well, we'll find out. I got 645 loaded now for a second. We're gonna give our best effort and see if we can make something happen.
Now, you mentioned as well that obviously you yourself have cut a little bit of weight here. In your experience now, I mean, many years of competing, how has that tended to sort of affect your lifts? Because obviously, you know, I think fairly reasonable for someone to say, yeah, maybe I'm not expecting to put up as much numbers with having dropped some weight, but I didn't get that impression from you at the start of the show. You still seem very confident you'd be able to go above and beyond.
Yeah, we're gonna. I mean, all I can ever hope to lift is the most that I can do on the day. So my body weight, you know, you can adjust your expectations, but as long as they're centered on the process and what you can control, which is making the right choices on the day. That's all it is. And last time I didn't know as much about this event or what it would be, and this time I feel a little bit more kind of at home with this group of people. And so yeah, we're just gonna still focus on the process the entire time and give my best effort, and hopefully it's enough to put on a good show for the people.
He's too nice, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're so
Oh
mean to
my
her.
God.
I know. Does it make you feel bad for?
Yeah,
for
A little bit,
You're
but
so
I'm gonna keep trying a little bit longer. Maybe he'll crack.
Ben, now does this
Yeah.
process involve shotgunning a blue monster at any stage? Do we expect to see your secret
Oh
weapon
my
come out?
goodness! Do you know they were temporarily discontinued, and I thought like I can't ever do anything again. We
How
had
did you
a
get out of
2-month
bed?
period there. I was depressed.
Oh dear. Hey Ben, just want to take note of the fact that the sub wall is looking thick and full, mate. So that's great to see.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a lot.
You're
No,
welcome
this
to.
event. Actually, I did want to say thank you to Tyler, Michaela, and to Twitch Rivals. This last time we did this event, it was legitimately life changing, and I'm honored to be back and really excited to do this. So thank you guys, and thank you for everybody who's watching for supporting. It's really cool that this community exists on Twitch. We do exist. We do stream. Everybody, for the most part, in this competition, streams their workouts regularly. And as the trash talk and sassy words aside, we try to support each other. And this community is strong, not just physically, but it's connected and it's helpful and it's just a good place. And so there's a lot of bad things in the world, but this is a good one of them. So.
Here.
I like that.
Shout out to Ben, of course, for being a fantastic representation of that community himself. Ben,
Good job, Ben.
at your leisure, mate, you can step up and attempt this second back squat.
Let's go.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
All right, let's see it. What we got here? Little Ben.
Stop. You just said so many nice things.
Little
What are
me.
you doing?
Oh, I called him little. Little Ben. Oh, whoa.
Okay, and then look at you. Okay.
So what? I'm Big T.
No.
Everybody calls me that.
Little
Big T, Lil Ben. I accept this. I'm over. What's the quote? I'm overhyped and not that strong.
Thank you. Right out of his mouth.
Yeah.
All right, Ben. Now, for those that are wondering, obviously, if we were doing this in starting weight order, we'd probably be checking with Edith Powell beforehand. He's had a couple of technical issues. We'll be checking in with him after this for his second attempt. But this is 6:45 on the bar. Oof.
It sure is.
Watch this setup. Look at that rattle and shake. That is monstrous.
He's so aggressive getting this bar out of the rack. You kind of prime your whole body. You feel that weight go through your whole body. You're like, I got this.
It's like actors can cry on command. It's like you get angry. You just tell yourself,
right.
Find something to get mad about. Saw it on your face too, Tyler.
Mm-hmm.
Wide stance here.
Hinge, hips come through. Oh,
incredible.
645.
A monster. Oh my God.
Well done.
There it is.
Yeah,
Thank
there
you.
it is.
The curtsying killer. Ben, incredible
Excellent.
stuff. You're still in great shape. Hey, really quickly, just we had a great time picking your brain a little bit, obviously from a competitor of many years last time. Tell us a little bit about your stance, right? Obviously, we've seen some people go for like a sort of a closer stance here, shoulder width apart, some with a wider one. Do you have a preference? What are your thoughts on the differences between those? Maybe for those that are wondering, seeing some small differences in technique from our lifters today.
Yeah, I actually changed my stance depending on where I'm at in my progressions. I try to approach my lifts from a set of movement principles as opposed to individual cues. And so for squat mechanics, I'm just going to maintain good posture no matter where my feet are. Hinge at the hips because I'm way more stable like this than I am like this. Let my knees naturally bend, track, and then just try to keep that. So those mechanics have nothing to do with foot placement.
Right.
So I can squat with good mechanics here. I can squat with good mechanics here. It's all the same. You just practice it. So I usually start with a narrower foot position and I move them out progressively as the weights get heavier.
or something?
Sorry, Ben. Sounds like you've run a mile there, mate. It's my fault for asking you a lengthy question right after you've done a lift.
Don't you even worry about it. Actually, it's good practice. This is unprompted. I'm inviting you guys all to my birthday.
Yes!
We're doing the most impressive workout I've ever attempted in my life next month in October. Like next month plus a few days. We're going to deadlift. It's an every minute on the minute alternating between a 605 deadlift for 2 and a 315 bench for 2. So that's my plug. I won't bring it up again.
Wow.
But we're going to do that for 100 straight minutes, so 100 reps of each of those weights. So I got to get in better shape anyway.
Wait, what's the date? Real quickly.
Perfect.
What's the date?
October 4th. Be there. Tyler, Michaela, you're both welcome to
Hey,
stop in
Field's
briefly.
birthday, man.
Might have to invite you to mine. See, look, no, he's working his magic again.
Bring me out. We'll hang out. You can tell me how to get big and strong. I'm wondering.
You're right. I could actually.
I really want to know.
All right, hey Ben, thank you so much. We'll catch up with you, of course, in your next attempt. Huge 645. Love to see it. We're back here with Edith Powell. Now, obviously, a couple technical issues, but how are you feeling, Edith Powell? The first squat looked pretty good for you. So, where are we at?
First squat was good. I felt powerful, felt strong. And then I ran into all these technical difficulties, and now I'm a little bit nervous. It threw me off a little bit, but looks like we got some nice, the bit rate's looking nice. We're not dropping any frames, and I'm ready to give it a go.
They're trying to mess with your head, man. Don't let them do it. Stay cool.
Was it the other team? Was this team Michaela?
I'm telling you it was. They got shady people over there.
Why are you lying about my team over
They got shady people over there, bro.
You guys are everywhere.
Who's shady on Michaela's team? Just wondering.
I mean, Kayla herself would probably get it.
Look,
backstage.
Why would I sabotage? We're winning every event.
I mean, I'm
here.
just saying.
Dude, that spicy Cajun fry guy too.
I don't need trickery when I have some of the best people on my team. So.
Yeah, these guys nasty. All right. Well, before we get too far, sowing the seeds of discord amongst our close-knit fitness and health community on Twitch, Edith Powell, tell us how you felt after the first one. You felt pretty good. Where are you going for your second? What's your weight that you're attempting? And now that you've had a chance to get the technical issues behind you, how are you feeling about this?
We're going to be attempting 505, which is 5 pounds under my all-time best. So I was feeling pretty confident, but I'm still feeling confident. We're going to go ahead, just squat down, stand up. That's it.
Yes, sir.
That simple? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah,
I like
sure.
that,
You know what, Edith Powell? If it's so simple, I'm probably for you, it is something you do without thinking. So you can head over to the rack and you can begin your second attempt, mate. Can't wait to see
go.
it. Give me the transition.
Let's go.
Give me the transition. There it is.
Hey.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I mean, any viewer of Edith Powell String gets treated to the whole suite of broadcast tech. So 505. So this is 10 shy of his personal best previously.
Looks heavy.
He got those heavy looking plates.
He's got the heavy plates. It looks
Them
like.
deep dish pizzas, yo. I love just watching Tyler's reaction to this. Oh, there it is.
Sir, we're PR. Hey, we're PR on a cut. I told you, bro.
That was so easy.
Easy.
Yes, it was.
You just cut 25 pounds.
Guys, we might have another
day of all PR.
We might have another PR, baby.
Yeah, I mean, after a 25-pound cut, Edith Powell, that seems pretty incredible. You're 10 pounds shy of your previous best. Are you at all surprised by this, or is this just another day at the office for you?
No, I am incredibly surprised. Unlike some of the other powerlifters, I'm really new to this sport. So this is one of the first cuts I've ever done, and the speed in which the strength rebounded back and I became equally as strong as I was shocked. It only took 4.5 weeks after the cut. So I'm surprised. I did not expect my strength to be where it is today.
Insane stuff. Hey, Edith Powell, we're going to catch up with you. We've still got one more attempt here in the back squat to go, so we'll let you prep for that one. But you look like you're flying high, man. So we'll be back with you in just a moment. All right, that's our second round, all right?
Yep.
Pretty insane stuff here from the back squat. People are already hitting PRs already. I'm sure you two are
Third round's gonna, hey, this third round's going to be, this is going to be crazy.
Interesting.
Have you had a chance to catch your breath?
I don't run out. I have, my
Massive
cardio's
lungs.
unmatched. Trust me.
The VO, yeah, absolutely godly. What is it? VO2 max? Yeah, that's Tyler 1 for you. I mean, I saw some incredible lifts there, some big standouts there in the second round of back squats. So the third round is approaching rapidly. That's where we're going to get to see some of our lifters go for PRs or even above that. The biggest numbers or the attempts are coming right up here on the Tyler 1 Power Meet. Number 2, Electric Boogaloo. Stick around, everybody. I'll get the name right eventually.
Third round's going to be crazy.
You wear a hat, they call dad. Me, I'm the dad in a hat. You just like clubbing and clothes. Me, I like afternoon naps. 3 I be missed for the road. My oldest like counting racks. My middle one, she's in a dirt bike. My youngest is just like a mama. The mama loves me and I love her, so if she wants something, it's never about her. 3 little ladies, my babies, and 1 on the way. Now I'm stressing my mama. And don't try to play around, don't try to play with them unless you're looking for problems. So don't try to play around, don't try to play with them. My brothers out with the drama. 4 to 5 nights on the road. Count the days till I'm home. I could do show after show, but nothing is better than home. Driving through nights I'm alone. Count the days till I'm home. I've been on road, I'm on go, but nothing is better than home. Clicking my heels like I'm Dorothy. I need new hobbies, it's boring me. Play all my kids and it's water me. I see new loafers, I'm ordering. I just bought socks and stocks. I feel on top to top. Champagne I pop, I pop. Still young in my 20s, I celebrate. This one for the dads, let me dedicate. Head of the house like the head of state. Bring home the cash and the dinner plate. I go, I zoom, accelerate. I cannot be bought at some bargain rate. I got on my back and my body weight. I stay in the crib like a quarantine. I stay in the crib and I isolate. Making my way, watch me demonstrate. I ain't no special, I'm a tidal wave. I came to win, I ain't come to play. At my own pace and I'm never late. See the strap thing is still new to me. Might only do this for like 2 or 3. I'll be down as long as it's true to me. Got records on records that's new to you, but none of these records is new to me. I used to skip class, now I'm tutoring. I was just a team with a GED. On paper was worth like a couple G's. That hustle and work, nothing new to me. Look back now, I'm worth like an Amazon. Never underestimate G.O.D. Don't give me what I want, but what I need. D.D. that's me. 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 D.D. that's. Nowadays, nothing really is ice. Only one of me and nobody's like me. Phone ringing and I tell him it's ice. I got wifey on blinging, she ice. Freeze, photo, please, no photos. Jeez, no, please, no photos. Hit the door and the domain just whole team here might need some. Still young, but I move like a new deal to my lawyer. If you're down in my management, I'm just warming up a way till I. Old producers saw the numbers one. Different colors in my baggy light. Hold up. Let me know if you ready to get. Dollars holler up, we wildin' out. If you with it, ready, steady, go. Fight the good fight because this is war. This is war. This is war. This is war. Still born for greatness, man. Hold up.
And welcome back, everybody, to the Tyler One Power Meet number 2. This time in the flesh, of course. Great to be in the studio here. It's all decked out for everything we're going to need for the rest of this competition. Let's have a look at our squat standings so far after 2 attempts from our competitors. No shock here to see Ben Rice at the top of the standings. But Tyler One, 565 on the docket there, right up there yourself.
Oh, yeah. I'm curious to see what Joe's going to do here.
He's singled him out, I think, a little bit.
Numbers yet? I mean, he had to submit them for sure, by the way.
Yes, we might know what he's attempting, but he tried to hide it from us, so maybe production knows and we don't know. Here we've got Destroyed and Evo Uzumaki with over 400 pounds, respectively here. And as we head down, just in general, really impressive numbers. So, third round, what's going through your head now as competitors as we head into this third round? Is this really where you go all in, or do you feel like you've already hit that peak, you want to solidify, maybe go a little bit up? What are our
For
thoughts?
me, I mean, I'm going to try 215, but I don't care if I fail. It's the thought that matters or trying, I guess. I'm going to try, but I'm more excited for my team. The PRs that everyone's about to hit.
Yeah,
It's gonna be insane.
this round 3 is about to get crazy. People understand that PRs aren't just like it's their first time. Dude, it's their best ever in their life. Like, I mean, so you've been lifting for 13 years, you've never hit this weight? Hey, it's crazy to think about.
Hey, I trained for a couple years and watched my PRs go down. So it's amazing. Like,
Oh my
seriously.
God.
This is
depressing.
I know. Hey, yeah, forget I said that.
But in fairness, we are seeing a lot of our competitors really step up sort of to heights they've not been before. Obviously, being on stream adds an element of that pressure as well. So seeing everybody perform despite that is really impressive.
On
We're ready.
cuts, too.
On cuts for many of them.
Everybody's
On cuts, everyone. Yeah, everyone's on cuts.
I know what you have to do last night, okay? I don't know if that's a cut. But we're going to check in now with JD Gaines with her third attempt. We've got JD Gaines on the line. Of course, last chance here to log a score for the back squat. JD, how are you feeling? You ready for your third and final attempt?
Yeah.
All right, that's looking...
You guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, absolutely.
Okay. Awesome.
This is a PB attempt from JD Gaines.
All right, here we go.
Come on, let's see it.
210.
gonna be easy.
Come on, be aggressive.
But don't set off the Planet Fitness alarm because apparently that'll get you kicked out.
Get it on up now.
Through hips.
Get it on up.
There it is. There it is.
Good job.
I drafted that. That's my teammate. Yeah.
Let's go.
Clean.
I love the little dance at the end there as well. I mean, gotta be quite the
So
rush there,
good.
JD Gaines. 215 on the bar and a personal best for yourself. What's going through your head right now?
That is that's 210. That's 210, not 215.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but still a PR. I think I should have put 215 on the bar though.
Yeah,
agreed.
I felt
about 300.
yeah, I think I could have done it. I'm semi new to powerlifting, so it's a little, it's all a mind game, you know. Like as everybody tells me all the time, that I'm stronger than I think I am. It's just kind of like having it here that like you can stand up with that weight is it's just, you know, it's a mind game.
Absolutely. I mean, that's what I've been hearing
Right.
from you a lot as well, Cheryl, as we've talked about sort of getting yourself in the right the frame of mind to make these huge lifts.
Yeah, no, she's exactly right. It's about slowly building confidence. There are ways you can do that in the gym, and this is just the competition version of it. Just going, you know what? I can do that, and this is the time to do it, and that's what we're seeing here.
All right, JD, fantastic stuff. You look elated with your performance.
Let's go.
And so
Great
should be.
job.
Yeah.
That was good.
Let's go.
Good work.
Good job.
Thank you.
All right, and we've got Arifit here, of course. Great to be back with you in the gym, Arifit. How are you feeling now, heading for your next attempt here on the back squat?
I'm feeling good. I'm ready to try it.
I mean, we're ready to see it. So whenever you're ready, you can step on over and jump under
light.
the bar.
It's light. Trust me. It's light. You got it.
It's light. I got this, Tyler.
I think you got to listen to your coach, because I agree. Good confidence, be aggressive. Let's see it.
Now, this is a 215 attempt here.
She's got it.
Oh, yeah.
Note that the belt is tightened up before the lift and undone afterwards because we don't need any
That's
huge
right.
corsets on us while we're trying to breathe in between the sets.
Come on now.
Oh, okay, you know the rack's shaking. You know there's some serious weight.
Here we go.
Come on now.
215.
Back up.
Drag it out. Drag it out. There it is.
That's nice.
Good job.
That's,
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Congratulations.
So
What an incredible performance there. It honestly looked pretty easy for you. Tell us
It
about
was
how
better.
We could have
that
put on.
felt.
We could have PR today.
That's good.
Yeah, it felt good. It felt good. It was a lot better than the 200. So
All right. I mean, look, you've put up a performance there to absolutely be proud about. Thank you for showing us that, letting us experience that with you, Arifit. So
Thank you.
Great
another
job.
round of applause for the
Thank
judges.
you.
We needed that,
That was
that one
great.
in the standings, not gonna lie.
Thank you very much for joining us. We'll be back with you, of course, for the next event. Guess whose turn it is next?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
You feeling
so.
okay?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right,
I'm
come on
ready.
here.
We got this.
Let's head over to the rack
Let's
here.
see it.
Cheryl's in prime coaching form
I'm
now. She's
ready.
Getting,
I'm ready
getting
to
pumped
see
up.
this.
Is this the weight?
Was this what I had last time?
215?
I think we just put a 5 instead of the 2. Yeah, for 215. Right?
Nothing wrong with a pit stop. You can make those changes.
Yeah.
I think.
I went to art school,
Yeah.
so not doing any of this math right
Okay,
here.
yeah,
So I'm
yeah,
that
yeah.
person that stands back and nods and agrees with literally whatever.
I had to
says.
I had to go from kilos to pounds, and I should have actually started weightlifting because then I
Kilos
would
is
have been
so
back in
easier.
kilos. Yeah. Crazy stuff. All right.
Kilos is easy.
It really is.
I don't know
It's
kilos.
easier.
I don't think Tyler knows kilos.
You're not
even.
expected to. Yeah. I'm the one who had to make the switch. I think obviously, but
Yeah,
the
weightlifting,
weightlifting
Olympic
standard is
weightlifting,
kilos, right?
Yeah, the Olympic standard is kilos. So
The
I had to
metric system.
familiarize myself
So
with that.
comical. It's
Shout out
just
to
so
the metric
wrong.
system.
Just so wrong, dude. Who uses that, honestly?
You.
Now, Michaela, I felt like the
Yeah?
second attempt, you're still searching for that bottom. Stay
I am.
Switch gears and come out of that hole. Don't wait on it.
Do not quit.
Automatic. Down and right back up. Let's see it, girl.
The only discipline we're actually looking for rock bottom. Powerlifting. How about
There
it?
you go.
Won't let you drop.
Come on, you got it. Aggressive out of this rack. Good. Get some air. Come on.
You got it. You got it.
Drive through. Drive through. Drive through. Go.
Nice!
What? That was so good.
Wait, that was way easier than the last one.
Did I hit death?
You,
I don't know.
it
You
was
just,
so good, but I mean,
you just got it together. That was perfect.
to yourself.
You,
as you take
you
off.
picked it up and said that's heavy.
Hey, there it is.
Heavy.
That was amazing, is what it was.
It was heavy. You did great though. I saw the smirk to yourself when you came up like, oh yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's go.
I don't know. That was a little.
Okay, what
It was good.
That's a
No.
huge.
Hey,
deal.
oh,
being
yeah.
humble.
Okay.
She's
No, I'm
being
not.
humble
Yeah.
right now. That's what you got to do. It was okay.
It was okay.
We know the truth, though. That was amazing.
Now, one thing we noticed there, Cheryl, obviously, is that Michaela is doing it in socks, not
Right.
in sort of shoes. I mean, what are the differences here, of course? Because obviously there's a lot of different kinds of footwear. People you see, I saw one bloke in Yeezys once in the bloody gym. But let's
an
talk about
excellent-
maybe what you want to try and be lifting in, or why you'd maybe go barefoot.
That's an excellent question. So you notice Tyler's got some shoes on too, or shoes on rather than no shoes. But the key here is the bottom of these shoes are very, very hard and they're very, very flat. So when they're transferring power through the ground, through their skeleton, up through that spine that they're keeping nice and tight, they don't want squishy shoes. That's a power leak. Power will leave and you're no longer pushing through the bar. So that's why you either got to have something with a very, very firm and flat sole, or just go barefooted.
Yep. But some gyms maybe won't let you do it, but in this gym, anything goes, like we've
That's
seen
right.
so far. We've got Terrible Hime coming up next, of
Let's
course,
go.
with her third attempt on the back squat. So we'll cross over here and get ready to see that one in action. Terrible Hime, great to be
Yeah,
back with you.
definitely
I've noticed that you've since filled
Hello.
in your left bar, and that's a 250 I see there.
Yes, that would be a PR for me if I make it.
Ooh, I some aesthetics in the room. Okay.
I know.
This. I'm
I know.
excited.
Thank
Right,
you.
Next time is what I said.
You're shredded.
She's
Jesus.
got like a backup
Oh my god.
That's it.
situation too.
Everybody's looking absolutely diced. 250 and a PV. I mean, that is fantastic.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see it. You are welcome to begin when you're ready. We won't keep you waiting.
Okay, let's go.
Easy. You got this.
Just like the last one.
Just like a whole house of flexes, that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
And where do you want that belt to be located when you...
You know what? Some people have it a little higher, some people have it a little lower. Essentially, wherever is comfortable, somewhere between your ribs and your hips. Some people have longer torsos than others.
Yep. Close grip on that, really controlling the bar. This is a PB, a personal best, 250.
Through hips, hips, hips.
Oh.
Good try.
Nice try.
So close.
That
That
was really
sticking
good.
point, just get pursued a little bit.
I think maybe got pulled a little bit, like just a little bit to the toe.
But
Just
she's hitting depth insane.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
great.
That's amazing.
Amazing
That was so
job.
close.
Oh wow.
It was good.
It was
That was
good.
good.
Yeah, that was great.
Thank you.
The next time you try that, you'll make it for sure.
For sure.
Next time, definitely.
Oh yeah.
There is no skimping on depth in that.
No,
This is all
No,
like-
she's in
None of-
full depth.
Yeah.
None of this.
She goes right
She's doing
down.
the real deal. That's
Oh
for
my
sure.
god.
I thank you very much, Terrible Hime, for showing that for us. Of course, we'll be
Thank
seeing you later on in the show. Now, let's talk about that quickly because we will see that a little bit potentially throughout the days. Sometimes, maybe the wrong mindset, maybe something's not quite right, maybe you can't finish the lift. So I want to talk about safe ways to bail out of a lift there, and what we just saw there from Terrible Hime, of course, her setup allowed for her to step out. So obviously, I'm sure you've had to go for some big lifts in your time.
Right.
What's the best ways to sort of fail out of a back squat, for example?
Well, basically, that was like a master's class in how to do it. She's got her safety straps down there. She's got them adjusted to where she for example, we're all built differently. So we are.
We are quite different. You're right.
So we got to make sure that gear is set up appropriately within the rack. But you notice she allows her body to go forward while allowing the bar to sort of roll off your back. So as long as you're sort of moving in the opposite direction of the bar and not panicking and freaking out and kind of just going with it and stepping away from it, you're gonna be okay. Again, as long as we're making sure we're going down our checklist and making sure we're safe. And we got a lot of the folks have spotters. That's awesome. That's another sort of fail-safe in case because we're going for big weights here.
Yeah.
You know, we don't expect flawless performances because we're really pushing the envelope here.
Yeah, that's right. Obviously,
Yeah.
you mentioned earlier on, maybe weightlifting specifically was a discipline with a lot of technique involved. But here at the start of the show, you said it's raw power we're trying to generate and as much of it as possible.
Right.
And again, with the back squat failure, providing that you don't let that bar bend you over, you always step away from it as quickly as you can because it can obviously you don't want it to hit you sort of if it's a high bar squat, you don't want it to hit you again if you sort of let it go and let it roll down there. And again, failure here on lifts like this is not an issue. Something we see all the time. It's very natural when people are trying to push for these big numbers. We've got Bajira coming up next, who's getting ready, of course, inside his gym. For those familiar with Bajira's schedule, it's gains and games. In the morning, you see him go for gains, and then later on, you see him jump on some WoW PvP or something similar. Bajira, great to see you once more. This is your third back squat attempt. You've already maybe surprised yourself. You've definitely surprised us with just how big you've been able to make these numbers look, especially with, just coming off a cut. So how are you feeling now heading into your third and final
Well,
go?
that last one felt pretty good, and we're pushing it a little bit. Last time we did 405, and I'm like, well, I don't want to do less than 400.
Okay.
And I don't really want to do the exact same thing that I did before, so we threw 410 on the bar, and we're gonna give it a go.
So that's a 50-pound increase, correct?
Yeah, 50 or 45 pounds since what we just did, yeah.
Gotcha.
And then it'll be a 5-pound increase over last meet, so we'll see how it goes.
I mean,
Gonna give it a go.
We're not going to take too much of your time away, Bajira. You can jump in and get ready for that one. What a huge increase.
Looking good, man. You got
Give
this.
you a moment to, prepare yourself. That's a huge increase.
It is.
Huge.
What a cut.
Boom. Those lats just.
Let's
guys
go.
have to take flight.
Has the headset on? We don't. We are freaks.
Rosa, come on now.
That's his orc impersonation, I think, the voice. Yeah. Great voice actor.
Yes.
Get it up.
He's got it.
Absolutely not.
That was a good eccentric squat. That's what we call that.
Yeah, I wanted to control it on the way down. It's like, absolutely
It
not.
happens.
You feel like you came down
we'll
too
fail safe.
quickly?
I don't want to go. I don't want to go lower, but yeah, all good, all good.
Good try.
Yeah.
That was
I
great.
could have done like maybe 385, but I was like, why would
Why
you
do that? Yeah, I got feel ya.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Let's go ahead and feel for it. All right, we'll take it, and we're still fresh for everything else.
Good
Sounds
job
good.
today.
Great
That's the
job.
strategy behind it. All right, thanks, Bajira. We'll check back in with you, of course, as we get across to the bench, and of course, the deadlift later on. A good example, I guess, of another way to fail out of it. Again, a lot of these racks have equipment. If your rack at home doesn't have that equipment, strongly recommend you consider using a spotter or just being careful with how much weight you put on the bar. Like if you, like me, are El Cheapo and don't get a full cage, then you obviously need to make sure there's a fail-safe. One man who doesn't seem like he really needs a fail-safe at all is your boy Sony. Sony, obviously, with the new merch coming out recently. Big fan of that, by the way. How are you feeling here for your final squat attempt?
Good. Decided to go for my personal best, 335. I want to get after it.
It's gonna be
go.
easy.
Let's go.
It
Hit
looks so easy every time.
I'm gonna get after it.
All right, let's go.
Yeah,
You got
second
this.
attempt, like I felt like he shut gravity off.
Oh my
like,
God,
like
he's
it was like
going
resistance.
fully down. Insane.
Let's go.
It almost seems like he doesn't know just how strong he is.
Yeah,
inside.
underestimate himself.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a young guy. Like you guys look at weights and get stronger, right?
Look at this lot.
There. Yeah! John!
Oh, good try.
There it is.
Right there.
Damn.
That little
Oh,
sticking
man.
point.
Damn.
Like
It's still a good try.
Similar to Jackson, actually. I could have got 315, but I wanted to try 335. So.
It's good to try.
Oh, excuse me.
No, you're.
sometimes you gotta feel
Squatting.
it out.
That was almost. I'm happy with that. So we're all good. Fine.
Good job.
Yeah, good job.
We're far from done with you though, Sony. We'll be checking back in with you, of course, with the rest of the events, man. So you're looking great. I'm glad you went for such a big number there just to try and show us up. We've got Destroyed here ready to go. All right, now Destroyed, we've just seen a few big attempts. A lot of our competitors really trying to shoot for the stars here. And some of them have had to bail out of those squats, but how are you feeling right now coming into your third attempt, and what should we expect from you?
Feeling good. I'm gonna give this everything I've got. 100%, 110%. We're gonna do it.
It's all you can ask for.
All right, Destroyed. Well, we'll not keep you waiting too much longer, man. You can jump in and start your third attempt.
Awesome.
I love his wall. It's getting
Right?
hype.
See the anatomy
Isn't
chart?
that insane?
I want that.
I want the, yeah, it looks
Yeah,
insane.
apparently Super Saiyan hair comes standard on anatomy charts. these days.
Looks like me. Right, guys?
yeah, right, yeah.
You might be a little high from the last lift.
Endorphins do crazy things to us, okay? You know?
50 more pounds.
All right. Destroyed is trying to get his next load of endorphins queued up.
All right, let's go.
Another anime fan, of course. We all seem to be.
So many people.
Yeah. Ooh, that is a thick bar.
Oh my god. Spending the
You got it.
bar.
Determination.
Drive it.
Get up.
Oh,
Huge.
God, okay.
Goodness.
Is he in jeans?
I think he's in,
Is he wearing
he's in Jordan.
He's in Jorts,
Yeah.
man. Jorts.
Jordan.
Oh my god.
Jordan.
Jordans.
Hey, Destroy, can you tell us, is that a standard bar that looks a little thicker? The bar
That
you're
is
using?
an Ohio powerlifting bar.
There you go.
All
It's an
right.
Ohio
that look-
powerlifting bar. That is
butter,
a standard
bro.
powerlifting bar. Oh man, my glutes are on fire, guys.
Now,
Looking forward to
that
this.
passes for
That's the hardest I've ever squeezed in my life. I'm telling you.
Oh my god.
this passes for completely normal conversation amongst people that lift, so nothing untoward there. Hey, quickly before we go, Destroy, what's your favorite anime? Because you got a bunch of it on your walls here. What do you draw your greatest inspiration from, anime-wise?
My current favorite anime is Jujutsu Kaisen.
Uh-huh.
I like it.
My favorite anime of all time is probably Gundam Wing.
Okay.
Partially for nostalgia and partially because giant robots are awesome. But yeah.
I mean, definitely one of the best mech animes of the time for sure. That and Code Geass also definitely comes close for me. Hey, great to see you, Destroyed, looking really good, man. And hey, that's a big weight increase there for his third attempt, and he clocked a really nice weight. So we're looking forward to seeing him straight up the leaderboards. Let's move on though. From one anime fan to another, it's Ivo Uzumaki once more. Hey, how you feeling? It's attempt 3 coming up.
Oh, I'm feeling great. We're going to go for a PB above, 50 pounds above. We're going 455.
Ooh, 450. Ooh.
So
We've been taking it
see.
easy
We'll
the
see.
last
I mean,
couple-
I feel it.
This is my pick, by the way. You should be scared.
We'll see. Hey, we'll see when you be scared now.
We'll see, baby.
You got this.
Now you notice that Evo has both a fail-safe system and a spotter. Don't think we missed the headband. We all saw that. So 415 to 455.
PB.
I love the headband, actually.
Like 40 pounds.
He's got his chat cheering him on there. Look at that depth.
You got it. You got it. Close.
They're so
Close,
close.
yeah.
They're all so close,
Close.
man.
So close.
Dang it, I couldn't get out of the freaking pocket.
So close.
I mean, that sticking point there, right,
It's
is
hard,
right
yeah.
at the bottom. And it almost seems like if you are ambitious, right, and you try and really get low, sit low into that squat, it can be really hard to dig yourself out of it. But that's what we call adherence to technique there. So, yeah, it looked great there, Evo, but